Welcome back to
no.
another session of The Dark Beneath It All on
I don't
your
feel
DM.
welcome.
Well, you know what? Uh,
Deserved.
alright. Um, no updates for me. If you're waiting on episode 26 to get added to the YouTube channel, it's cursed. I deleted the video. I'm re-downloading it from Twitch and editing it again because, like, I can open it in every video viewer I have on my.
Yeah, I don't see you, Jared.
Yeah, I don't see you, Jared.
I'm just going to the channel. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why that just dropped like that. Let's keep an eye on that. But that was definitely a disconnect. Oh, cool. We're gonna have a bit of an echo there for a second. Alright. Session 29, let's go ahead and get started. We'll do fun facts. And, just no particular order here. I'm thinking we'll start with, I'm thinking we'll start with Yolgrid. Oh, looks like his mic isn't working. Oh, alright, Bandit, why don't you go ahead? We'll start with Bandit instead. His mic's having some issues, so...
Who's Bandit? There's no Bandit here.
You're right. I'll have to... I have to fix something real quick. Let's see... There we go. There's a Bandit now. We're good to go. I don't know where he went, but I brought him back. Alright, Bandit, go ahead and give us your instruction.
Oh, okay, my mic works now.
There's no Bandit.
Oh shit, he disappeared again. Let me fix it again.
This is how we're starting, huh?
Alright, there we go. Bandit, why don't you go ahead and get us started?
Who's Bandit?
Come on,
let's
Bulgrid,
see.
give your recap.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll give my recap. Hey everybody, I am Bandit playing Bulgrid, the Disappointed. And my fun fact for today is one time, long ago when I was exploring the woods with Yolgrid, I got attacked by 3 bears, but he managed to fend them all off of me single-handedly, and then carried me 4 miles to safety despite having 2 broken legs.
Oh, you're right, actually. My bad. I'm thinking about it. I should be using y'all's new names. So, Nameless has now given his recap. And then Stinky, why don't you go ahead and give your recap?
Did I change my name to Nameless? Oh, no.
Yeah, you gonna give your recap? I can give your
Who you
fun
talking
fact
to?
for you. Yeah,
Who
you.
you talking to?
You.
Nameless. Oh, no, Dante. Got it. Alright, hello, everyone. I'm Ian. I play Dante. The Giga Chad, obviously. And fun fact for this week is, I like to sometimes, peek in on how everyone's training. And, about last week, I saw Yolgrid training with his rope dart, and he only hit himself in the nuts once. And that's about a 50% improvement on the week before.
What the fuck?
Alright. Yolig, why don't you go ahead and give us your recap?
Well, my name's Aiden, and I play Yolig, the disciple of Halig. Champion of Halig, one might even say. And, my fun fact is when I was looking for Dante the other day when we were camping out, I saw him shitting in a bottle. Kind of weird.
I never shot in a bottle. I use other people's shit to put in the bottles. Why would I want my own shit in the bottle?
I don't know.
That's fucking weird, bro.
I
That is just-
know.
that is
It
It was
fucking
crazy,
weird.
dude.
He's in denial.
I didn't get it.
We're just dunking on each other with fun facts today. All right.
Look, he started
Guess
it.
so.
It wasn't
Lol.
I didn't
Grid.
start anything.
We're not dunking. Hello, everyone. I'm Clark. I play Leolgrid, I suppose, for now.
This will be the only recap.
For-
I used y'all's Hallig names.
Yeah.
Wow.
For my fun fact is Leo is incredibly impressed with the sheer amount of dedication that Yolgrid puts into his work and puts into all of the trials and tribulations that he's been in. So he's got some big props from Leo.
All right, what the fuck is this guy hiding?
Dude, I don't know what's going on with you right now, Yogrid, but you just need to chill out. We're trying to get fun facts here, and you're ruining it.
So it's Gaslight Yogurt Day? Is that where we're at? Gaslighting Yogurt today? Alright.
Bro, what's different about
Mulgrid.
today?
Mulgrid, why don't you go ahead and give your fun fact?
Hey everyone, I'm Elena. I play Mulgrid. Fun fact about Mulgrid is that in terms of viewing her party, Yogurt has a higher overall standing than he did at the beginning of the campaign. Very good job. 10 out of 10. You're doing great. Keep up the good work.
Alright. Who's recapping?
I did last week.
I think our glorious leader, Yolig, should give the recap.
Alright,
Get a
Yolig.
recap. All right.
Because you were the one who did most of the shit last session. We all sat deafened for a good 20 minutes.
No, that's
That's
valid.
true.
That's valid.
I got
So-
server muted.
Where did we start last session? We went to the mines, or is that where we started, or?
Yes,
restart.
you started off, no, you started off in
No.
the city. And that's
Started
where
off-
that's where you got your first taste of Hallig's naming scheme.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
So-
that was rough.
We explored the sewers of the city, and we found a door that Yolgrid phased through, like the god he is. And two scared Hallig followers found us there, and were like, "Yo, you gotta see our leader. She's the true leader. Better than that other guy. His name's not important because he's dead now." So they told us to come follow them, and we completely ignored them and took a nap, and then found them ourselves. So we found them in the North Salt mines, and they didn't want to speak to the party. They just wanted to speak to me. So I spoke with Hallig. She is a bratty child who happens to have the powers of a god, and I made her think that it was her idea to go and launch an assault on the capital city of the Drow. And she named me her champion and gave me a wonderful new name, Yolig. So once she decided to bring in the rest of the party, they were all disciples of me, and they got their own wonderful new names. And we traveled all together to the capital. And when we got there, we
You're leaving out the part where Dante nearly died 3 times, but
Dante nearly
Yolig
died
is
choking himself out.
nuts!
And then also we chopped off her head and carried it in a little harness. That was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, once we got
Snazzy.
to Kelleror, he was pretty upset. Except Menadina's Rubik's Cube acted like a Pokeball and summoned their long lost sister, who kind of shat on them both and then killed Kelleror.
And now we have an
And yeah.
I remember why I got server muted.
Oh dear.
So we won. End of story. We're all winners, except for Kelleror. He's dead. He
Yeah,
sucked
pick it
anyway.
up at the end of at the end of that recap. We'll step back a bit from where I had walked y'all forwards, but Halig has taken the throne. She's trying to figure out the best way to sit in it so that she looks like she fills the whole thing, even though it's way bigger than she is. Because it was even bigger than Kelleror was. But because Kelleror had made it really big. But now she's, fairly young for an elf, but she has taken the throne for herself. And at this point, she's like, Yolig, you said you wanted to see like old tech. If I had to guess, it'd be in Dulunir's old place. It's the castle across the way. Just go. I'm sure she just kind of like leans down over Kelleror's corpse and just starts like patting it. She's like, "Oh yeah, here's the key to that door. Here you go. I'm not sure what's in there, so have whatever you need. I'll be here." And I still feel really bad about not getting to kill Kelleror. Can find me Kelleror's high priests. That'll make me feel better.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Just because Kelleror was evil doesn't mean they were. Show a little bit of mercy. They might repay it.
No.
Well, can't say I didn't try.
Here, let's go get one.
Oh, she was directing to find me the high priest, so like a nearby guard. You all are free to go towards the old castle.
Oh, okay.
Just literally like you go down the steps and over to the building next door.
Well,
I go.
I would like to see what's in there. Clearly, Kelleror knew something, and if he didn't want us to know what.
All right, everybody open Tailspire.
Oh, that was fast.
Hail, sweetie.
I'm gonna keep
Hail.
reading while y'all get here, but just so that everybody's ready once we get started. Just because there's multiple rooms here, and people are gonna want to be like, "Oh, what's over that way?" So I was like, "I'll just make it in Tailspire," because I knew people would want to walk around and look at things.
Mm-hmm.
Mene, where did you get that whole cube thing anyway? That from the temple?
Got it from the house.
And I got these, and I hold up the 2 blankets.
Nice blankets.
They're very
Mommy.
cozy.
Why in the
Mommy.
world would that have been in that house?
How the fuck did
The
I make
blankets?
obsidian
I
full
assume
screen
because
and how
they
do
were
I undo
full.
it?
Nope, not the blankets, Dante.
And Leo.
Anyone know how to make obsidian not full screen? I don't know how I did this.
Try Alt F4.
No.
Probably a function key of some kind, but
Yeah.
I can find out which one.
F10, F11, or F12, if I had to
It's
guess.
F11. We got it.
Hey, you
Alright.
figured it out. Nice.
I'm gonna continue reading now. Y'all can join the board. It's called The Old Castle in the Vengir folder. So you guys make your way to the old castle. And there's some large stone doors that have been pulled shut. And for a bit, Leo walks up, puts the key in. Or no, Yogurt was handed the key. Yogurt walks up, puts the key in, leans against the doors.
How is that possible?
And it just
Oh.
won't. And then he goes up.
Okay,
Menadina.
I want to walk up. I'm gonna walk up
Oh,
and
it's
then
in
try
the
and pull
air.
the
It's
door.
in the air.
I
I'm gonna
know,
try and pull the door instead
I
of.
built it
Okay,
elsewhere
that
and
makes
then
sense.
pasted it on, and there's yeah. Once you're inside, it won't matter. And then Menadina walks up, pushes open the door.
Apparently pulls.
No, pushes. So you walk up and you pull, and nothing happens as well. It's just very heavy.
I am in the floor
Nice.
somehow.
come on, I can do this.
You push open the large stone doors to the old castle and step inside. A cold entrance room sits dusty, poorly cared for, and ransacked. Paintings lie on the floor, ripped from their luxurious frames. Mounts still hang on the ceiling, where at once point glorious gold braziers likely swung. Doors all hang open, with rooms that are mostly barren and empty. It seems Kelleror's crew came through here and took all of Dulanir's possessions long ago.
I can't get up the stairs.
Go,
Oh,
go up
you-
the
you-
side of the wall. If you go up the
Hold
wall,
control.
then it'll like just shoot
What?
you
I'm
up a little
holding.
bit. No, wait, the
Come
wall
back,
around
come back.
around
Okay.
the outside.
I literally.
Oh, there you
Alright. As you kind of push the doors open and step inside, can I have, Leo? Yeah, Leo's actually already heading that way. Leo, make me a perception check, because you walk straight forward towards it. I was going to say there's one door that is closed. That 20,
Gotcha.
alright. So, Leo's off to a roll. He's standing next to Medina. She pushes the stone doors open. As they grate open, he hears like an audible like gasp and whimper come from the closed doors in front of him. And you walk up and you push open those doors, and there's a staircase that leads downward. It seems this was at one point a dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
I did not build it out. Do you go
Fair
in that
enough.
direction?
That's where he's gonna go.
All right,
Yes.
other people can walk around if they want up here. For now, I'll deal with Leo. If you're going with Leo, just put your mini down in the hole. Leo, you make your way down these stairs, and you come across a long hallway at the end. And in the first cell on your left, there is a drow woman, kind of like pushed up against the back wall, and you peer into the cell, and she's just kind of back there. And then the moment she realizes you're not Kelleror, she steps forward and goes, You're not Kelleror. Who are you?
Ryugarashi. And you are.
My name is Fenrir.
I figured.
Hold on a second. I'm there and I'm trying to find a note. Hold on a
Did
second.
Kelleror send you in here for something?
No, very much not that.
Is you acquainted with Trinthia?
Huh?
Is this not the woman? that
Yes, but you
Trinthia
said
was?
it Trinthia, but
Oh,
And,
okay.
yeah.
That's
my
how
wife,
that
my
fucking
wife,
accent.
yes. Is she okay?
Ah, that's great. We found her already. Oh yeah, she's
Well.
alright last I checked.
Yes. Last we know of,
That's
she is fine.
Wonderful news. Oh, I've been here forever. Well, what pleasure do I owe your visit? Can you free me?
Does the key to the front door work on this?
No.
Like, damn.
I'm gonna get my my wand of magic detection.
I'm just going
is the
to
door
look around
magical?
for some keys.
There is a glyph of warding on the door.
I'm gonna look around for some keys. Are there any keys around? Do you want me to investigate? Roll,
You can make
or-
an investigation check, but there are not any. It's like just one long hallway.
16.
16 is. That'd be real. Let me go check something. With a 16, With a 16, you do not find any keys, but you notice as you're kind of down near the ground and like feeling around, looking around, you notice a breeze coming down this hallway.
From behind us or from deeper in?
Deeper in, but you can see the end of the hall.
Okay, illusion. Do any of you got
Well,
something to dispel?
He's
magic?
not going to tell anyone of that.
Okay, you can keep that to
Well,
yourself.
I am gonna ask my question out loud. Do you
What?
have dispel magic?
I believe so, yes.
Great. There's a glyph on the prison.
I will cast the spell magic on the
Glyph is
glyph
gone.
of warding.
Mark through the
Great.
dispel.
Yep. And while Bandit is preoccupied, I'm gonna go towards where I believe the draft is coming from.
Okay, you walk over to the end of the hall.
Mm,
All right. I'm gonna try to open the door.
Make
Now.
me a thieves tools check.
Okay. Sleight of hand plus expertise. Where's my dice?
We'll jump around and look at people are exploring. Dante, you have found the one room that they didn't ransack, which is the kitchen. All of this food is pretty rotten because this was in a sphere of influence and able to age. So this room smells awful.
Perfect.
Does a 15 do it?
15, yeah, you pop the lock open. It's old, it's rusty.
Great.
You're able to pretty quickly get it cracked open and open the cell doors.
So, question, Jared. Mr. Dia, there's a
Mhm.
bottle on this countertop.
Yeah, sure, you can take the bottle.
Cool. I'm gonna start stuffing food in that bottle.
It's full of alcohol when you pop it open.
I'm gonna pour the alcohol out.
Well, wait. We could give this to Johnny Silverhand.
Pour the alcohol out.
Okay.
It's a good start.
You're doing what?
So he wastes some alcohol.
You're gonna go to jail for that.
Hey, I got great news for you.
I feel
What
like
we
you're
just found.
speaking from experience, buddy.
So you yeah, you make a food-based stink bomb, sure.
Yeah. Awesome.
And
Backpack it goes.
I am going to tell. What's this woman's name?
Fenrir.
Fenrir. I'm going to tell Fenrir, just go up those steps and shout out Menadina. She's more accommodating, or nurturing, or something than I am.
Okay. Yeah, she goes up the steps, cautiously,
You're
worried
No, you're
that
still
it's
at
like
the
a
top of the
trap,
stairs.
and walks right into.
Do you know how long it took me to freaking get my shit together because my mini didn't show up for me?
Walks over to
Great,
towering
working out.
Menadina. It's just Menadina?
Yeah, that's me.
You're supposedly the nurturing one?
Yeah, I'm somehow the best out of these hooligans.
Oh,
Don't they
I
shut
heard
up?
hooligans.
right.
Need me for something?
No,
Okay.
I really don't.
Do you know where my wife is?
Yes, we do.
Do you think you could take me to her?
Yeah, I could probably.
Perfect.
We do you want me to? I could do that now, technically.
You can't. It's out in the darkness.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's in the fuck. Well, okay.
I wish you luck
We
in doing
can-
that.
We can take you there after we're done in here. Is that okay?
Yes.
It's not that we're
Should
trying
I
to
come
hold
with
you.
you?
It's just we can't walk in the darkness, and you clearly need an escort.
Can I come with you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yay, teamwork.
Protect.
All right.
I'm going to now continue.
Leo's doing.
I'm going to lean into that little hallway cubby, and I'm going to say, I'm going to continue exploring.
All right, Leo. We'll give you one investigation check before
Just
before
thumbs up
Bandit gets
behind.
over there. Because you were over there.
7.
Nice.
You aren't able to figure out what's going on with
You didn't even guidance yourself.
No.
Door.
this draft.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hop over to Dante, who has found something I thought Bandit would find. Dante, you step into a room full of books. These books are old and they look very, very dated. They're all written in Elvish. Most
I
of
can
them,
read Elvish.
most of them have seemingly been chewed through by bugs and insects. This room's full of spiders and other bugs. But there is something that is still findable in this room. You just haven't gotten over to that area yet. So,
Intense.
yeah, you walk forward, checking bookshelves, looking for things worth note. I don't know if you're looking for any particular titles of books.
Anything that looks like it would be valuable.
There
Like war plannings or something like that.
valuable to the group. Make me an investigation check.
Investigation. Oop. 7.
No. Probably not.
You find a book titled "The Weird Reproductive Behaviors of Animal Folk."
Why? You didn't need to
Ah,
find that.
Bandit might want this.
No.
I'll hold on to it for now.
This might be needless to say, but I want to say this anyway. I'm keeping my eyes open for anything that looks excessively old.
You're down in the cellar, so
I'm down in the
Yes.
cellar, yes.
there are a bunch of skeletons. They all look really old.
Okay.
Excessively so.
I don't think there's any
Dante,
info
at
on
this
them.
point, I will say you round the corner, yes. And you find one of the more valuable things that can be discovered in this castle. You round the corner, and in front of you is a large table, and on that table, there is a map. Dante, at this point, you can go unspoiler the photo that I sent in the images chat.
Yay.
In images or in maps?
In images.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it, but I just sent them at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
they're both in. No, it's in maps. There
It's
should be a
in maps.
spoiler.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
it's in
Oh
maps.
yeah, it's maps. My bad.
Okay.
So you have found, it seems, something that the drow had kept well through the ages. There's sort of a glass top over the table so that it can't be damaged. There seems to be a protected world map here of the Underdark.
Can I break the glass?
Yeah, everyone's gonna hear it.
I'm gonna move like the stuff off the top of it. Because
Yeah,
I
you move
assume
all the
there's
markers
things
off the top. Yeah, they've marked
Yeah.
like different areas. You sweep all the markers like onto the floor. Surely that those weren't important in any way
Important.
that somebody needed to
No.
decipher or anything. So
Yeah.
whatever information that was is just swept onto the floor. And then
Yep.
shortly, so y'all hear like what sounds like a bunch of wood clattering to the floor upstairs, and then the sound of as like a giant piece of glass shatters upstairs.
I was like, Dante just tipped over a wine shelf.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna take the map. I'm gonna roll it up.
Okay, yep, you roll it up.
And then I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
You're in your hood.
No, in my backpack.
Oh, okay. It doesn't fit very well, so it like sticks up out of your bag.
That's fine.
It's gonna be really funny when you join the group.
Mhm.
What you got there, Dante? Oh, this?
Smoothie.
He's just gonna go roll a paper.
He's gonna hold the drink thing up he made a smoothie.
All right. At this point, a bunch of you are down in the cellar, and Bandit, you've walked over to where Leo is investigating a wall, and he got a 7. So he's kind of just going.
Yep.
What's is it you're looking at here?
There's a draft here. I'm not sure where exactly it's coming from, though.
Once
I'm
he points it
assuming
out,
this
you feel
wall.
it through your fur. There's a bit of a breeze.
Is there anything magical here that the wand is picking up on?
No.
Okay, I will also
Well,
investigate.
what's the range on it?
Wand of magic detection.
The range matters because it could detect stuff on the other side of the wall.
Detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
If it can go through solid objects.
30 feet.
Can it go through solid objects, or does it need to have line of sight?
I'm reading through it.
Mm-hmm.
30 feet of me. It is blocked by 1 foot of stone,
Okay,
1
then
inch
no,
of common
you get
metal,
nothing.
a
You get
thin
nothing.
sheet
There's
of.
way more than an inch of stone there.
Okay,
You're saying there's something behind the wall here.
well, I'll do my own investigation. I think.
Likely.
Make me an investigation check.
I think I will. Do I get the assist?
Sure.
You can have the slap on the ass, yeah?
Get the guidance. Have the slap on the ass.
Leo hits you with...
23.
23. Bandit starts feeling around, and you kind of reach between some of the stones, and you feel what feels like a cord, like as you reach between the stones, and then you follow it through into, and it kind of runs towards the cell to the left. At that point, you can't follow it any further because you need to go into that cell.
Is the cell's not blocked by magic then? Otherwise, the wand would have felt it.
Yep.
It was a separate day from the last time, right?
So I'll go into the cell, I guess.
As he goes into the cell, I'm
Take the
gonna
lock.
aether walk and try and walk through the wall.
Alright, so you start picking the lock, and Yoga looks around and just walks through the wall.
That's what I told you.
Yeah,
it
you
was
come
an
out the
illusion.
other side into a dark. You can't see anything. Can't see shit. I mean, you have dark
Okay.
vision. So you can see.
It
there's a
doesn't matter. I'm going to
staircase.
Right of the Dawn, and my weapon will radiate light.
All right, there is a staircase that leads downward, kind of spirals downwards, towards the. And then after it levels out, it's a staircase that goes down towards the kind of the city square, the center of the city.
Yeah, there's definitely something back here, guys.
Y'all hear, oh.
I'm just gonna keep following the wire.
You pick, yeah. All right, what'd you get on your thieves tools check?
Oh, 17.
17 is enough to pick the lock, but not enough to avoid the trap. So you are standing there, and Leo's kind of behind you, and you're working on the lock, and you're like, got it, and you pick the lock and swing the door open. Leo, were you following him? So you're kind of in the vicinity, right?
I'm around his area, but not like super close.
So as you swing the
he's
door
more
open,
interested
Bandit,
into
you
the
hear the sound of a string
wall.
snapping, but it's too late. So you've pushed the door open, and on the far wall, you see a bunch of holes, and arrows fill the room coming towards you and Leo. So I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Lovely.
Using
Enough time has
mundane
passed.
traps, non-magical. That's new.
That's sketchy as fuck.
That's like a
Uh,
10.
I failed.
Leo fails, and so does Bandit. All right, you both take 6 plus. God bless. 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 8.
Damage. Max damage.
16 plus 6 is 22. Plus 7 is, you both take 29 points of piercing damage. So I roll nearly max on 48.
Jesus!
We could have just like not. 29 points of damage, over half.
Oh. That'd be a con save.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Oh no. Is that?
New
No, it's not. Not over half. Let's go.
Lucky you. 16.
16 will succeed.
Yes.
Alright. So you both get a bunch of holes put through your chest from these arrows.
Ow.
Not you.
No,
What
it
do
hit
you
Leo
mean?
as well. Leo
Oh,
was
I
there
thought-
with you.
I thought Yulgrid made that noise. Or it sounded like Aiden made that noise.
Y'all good up there?
No.
Ow!
Ah! Who
So
makes
Don-
mundane traps nowadays?
Dante's up here now. Dante
Which is
does not know
old
about-
technology.
It opens.
I'll see that. Who's
Question,
putting traps
how
at prison cell?
Far down is Yolgrid right now, because if I'm at the top end of the circle, I'm not gonna go up any further.
Probably not.
I mean, I didn't go all the way down. I'm just like at the edge of the staircase.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I guess good point.
At this point, you guys realize Dante is very missing. I think Nene
So
is
am
as
I.
well.
Yeah, she's
I was
gone
waiting
too.
to see what this was.
Oh,
I was
What is
patiently waiting
this?
my turn. You let me open a door.
oh, there's a pot on a shelf.
Very cool.
You can
Okay.
open up the pot if you want.
Sure, I'll open up the pot.
It's full of ash.
God damn, it's an urn. Oh. Okay.
Good thing you found it, not Dante, because I was hoping Dante would find. Hoping's a strong word. I was thinking
Dueling
Dante
here.
would find it.
Mm-hmm.
Expecting.
Don't mess with Dueling like that.
At this point, Bandit, you go back, you go in, you follow the wire, and you find a lever in the room. Or I say a lever, but it's like a loose brick that could be pushed in to trigger whatever is behind this.
Would it be pushed by 5 pounds of force, approximately?
No, it's a heavy brick.
Damn it! All right, I'll check the area for any more traps first.
All right.
idea.
Make me a trap finding check, which doesn't exist, so make me an investigation check.
Guidance.
Guidance,
Guidance.
investigation.
Leo doesn't want to get hit by 29 points of damage again.
Nope. No, thank you. I like my life.
Oh, if only I rolled better. 11.
Yeah, you don't see any traps.
Great. I'll push it in.
You push the
Two
brick
days.
in.
We're going in jail.
There's a clicking noise, a whirring. You hear the sound of arrows reloading, and then the door opens. The door being the wall that Yogurt had walked through kind of clicks off of what seems to have been some set of hinges and swings open. It kind of pushes Yogurt down the stairs a little bit as it swings open.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you'll hear, oh shit!
The darkness rapidly encroaches.
Oh no.
Going to very delicately step around the open door, or the open prison cell door, and take a look down the stairwell. Well, what I'm going to discover is a stairwell.
Yep, you look down. Oh, now that you have properly opened the door, Yogurt, you fall down the stairs. You get to like the spiral staircase that like the landing where it just turns into a normal staircase leading down towards the middle of the city. And you're laying there, and down the staircase and above you, just kind of leading downward until like it's narrow and you can't really tell. A bunch of blue flame torches light up above you, going downward towards the bottom. You know, just like in order, just flicker on downwards. And you're just kind of laying there. You're like, oh, there's light now. Also, didn't you take damage from your Right of the Dawn? Don't forget to do that.
Yeah, D6. It does it automatically on my character sheet. I'm at like 56 out of 67 right now. Must have used one last session or something.
So I'm confused how we're above the center of town.
You're not right now.
Mm.
The
this
staircase
goes-
leads. It goes in the direction of the center of the town and down.
Oh, okay. I envisioned that completely wrong.
So I would put money. I'm gonna say this to Dante and Bandit, I guess.
Dante's not
Leo
there.
and
Dante's
Dan.
not there.
Sorry, not Dante.
Leo's there.
Bandit and Leo. Bandit and Leo. This is
Yeah.
probably where the crystal is.
Probably.
Or was
Yes.
something.
At this point, Mine is joining you all. And at this point, you look around you, Dante, and the darkness is. Well, no, you're fine. You said earlier,
You're in the
like,
city.
where's Yogurt at? You're in this city that has its own zone of safety.
Oh, that's fair.
But it is getting fairly quiet down the stairs. It sounds like they are either leaving or going somewhere farther away.
Shout up, Dante, check.
Dante check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to open this door.
Hey, you attempt to open that door, you open it.
What's it? What's in here?
The barrels? Water.
Water, not alcohol. I don't have a good enough deception check to tell Johnny Silverhand that these are alcohol.
No.
I'm gonna go see the other door.
I don't think he was born yesterday.
I'm gonna attempt to open
Probably
this.
older than you.
Johnny Silver Fist, by the way. Y'all keep calling him Silverhand.
Yes, we do.
How did that
Intentionally.
happen?
What's in here?
Can you guys see other people's things?
And
on
wait, I love that
display?
his name wasn't even Johnny. It was like Victor, but then y'all were like, no, his name's Johnny now. His name is Victor. Yeah, it's Victor Silverfist. Oh, renamed him to Johnny.
Yep.
In here seems to be an old alchemist's cabinet where maybe the Dulanier's alchemist would have worked on herbal remedies. Most of these ingredients are common. And then you've seen these albimics and stuff before. They're not
So
hard to
they're
come by.
bottles.
They're not in the way you would want. They can't break open. They're metal.
Reusable stink bombs.
Not really. They wouldn't. You'd throw it and it would just kind of clatter.
You already have one of those. It's
It
called
looks
your
like there's
rats.
books on the very bottom shelves of these. Is that for show? Or is that
Yeah, none of these are any of the important information. You found the map and there's more stuff in the next area.
feels bad?
This map,
Okay.
this battle map y'all are on was almost entirely dedicated to finding that map that Dante has in his inventory.
Oh, lovely.
Yay.
Lovely.
Certain it's not
Love
important
that.
at all.
Apparently, the papers that
Obviously.
were on it that we don't know exist.
Yeah,
Like,
there were definitely not any notes of value with
I'm
those.
so glad that Dante has keen minds.
But was
I'm
he
just gonna
paying
put
attention
sticks
to
and
that?
stones. Yeah, of course. He had to take all of it off. I'm just gonna put sticks and stones where Jared doesn't want me to.
All right. Dante at this point comes down the stairs, joins you all, and sees y'all have found this opening that leads downward. And at this point, you guys see, as you all group back up, you see a big roll of paper sticking up out of his bag.
What you got there?
Piece of paper.
Is it, whatever's that
Quite
is all
answer the
you find.
question.
It's a big piece of paper that has things on it.
Was kind of things.
I don't want you
Um,
carrying a scroll of fireball.
No. No scrolls.
It's a bit too large.
Nothing
for
like that. It's just like a map of a big ol' continents.
You know that's lost information.
Obviously
Old
not, I found it.
information. Would you mind sharing that with the party so we can see the map?
I mean, it looks like you're up to something right now. We can look at it later.
Where'd you find the map?
Oh, there were like things on top of it, and it like had like glass over it. So I knocked all that stuff off and I like shattered the glass and on my head.
So this is a preserved relic of the past.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
go
You
find whatever
broke
the fuck he
open-
shattered. Ben does not trust him to identify important things.
All right,
I'll be
Bandit.
back. Are you gonna give Bandit the book, by the way?
Oh, yeah, Bandit. I also found this book,
Uh,
and it seems like you
what's
would
it?
may or may not be interested in it.
He hands it
And I
to
hand
you.
him-
The title says "The Strange Sexual Behaviors of Animal Folk."
He can't read it. He can't read.
Oh, it's in
Elvish.
Elvish.
No, he
Oh,
can.
He can
Oh,
read
he
Elvish.
can.
Yeah.
Yogurt
can't.
can't.
Yeah, y'all good can't.
Yeah.
What is the? I just don't. Wait. No, it's not. But what did they? No, I just can't read. No. I'll put this away and think about it later. Bandit's just
Okay.
really stuck between.
Might be a good
Bandit
idea.
does not want to read anything sexual in nature, but he wants to know what people like know about the races. This is the first concrete information he's gotten about humble folk being down here, but it's about the worst possible topic. He's gonna like telekinesis that into his bag for fear of what may be on it.
Yeah, it's a little
And I'm-
crusty.
Great. We'll clean it later.
Ew,
I'm gonna go
God.
figure
Dante,
out.
you sure we can't share this map? I think it's really.
You guys look like you were busy. I came down here because you called my name
Just to speed
like it
things
was
up.
very important.
Make an investigation check. Look for
Yep.
books. What are you looking
Look
for in
for-
particular? Just anything you think might be important?
I'm looking for where he found the map.
Oh, okay. It's very easy. You start looking around the
First.
library, you turn the
Okay.
corner, and there's this table. The map has been removed, and the pieces that you see on top of it are gone.
Okay, well he shoved a bunch of
They're
things
on
on
the
the
floor.
floor. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make sure there's nothing important there.
It seems like they were all markers of some kind. Here it's displayed as like a war map, but in reality, you're looking at them and they're like little flags and wooden markers that potentially show
Important
some
stuff.
like something someone was trying to keep track of, but without that person being here, you can't exactly know what they were tracking.
Okay, so Dante cleared the map, the only person with keen mind, so he actually knows what was on here, but he is either not going to tell us, or he's gonna extract that information somehow.
I still have that one piece of paper from the Tower of Rage I need to decipher too.
Alright, I'm gonna look around for anything else important. I'll do an actual investigation.
Alrighty.
Hope this is a good number. Net 20 plus 7.
Nat 20. All right, you find three
Finally.
books.
Finally.
You find three books. First, you find a book titled Yerafi and the Yerafi and the humble folk that live there.
Perfect.
You find another book that says The Myth of Sage Yunag on the Western Shore.
Great.
And you find a third book titled, to go pull up a closed quest.
Closed quest. Did we fail it?
No, it
We
It'll
just
make sense in a
unveiled
second.
it.
titled the Poet of Death.
Why did I? No, I don't want to. Oh, that's why. That's what happened. Okay.
Find three.
Poet that didn't even
books.
know it.
The Poet of Death. I have no idea who would be interested
The
in
only
this.
reason that one is interesting to Bandit is most of the books in here are old, and that one seems fairly recent. The binding looks to be more like I want to say like healthier. It seems to have been done more recently. The pages
modern.
aren't as more modern. The pages aren't as frayed, and the spine isn't as beaten up. That book seems to be newer.
From what Bandit knows about this place, which isn't a whole lot, but does this book seem like it showed up here after Dulanir perished or died or moved or whatever?
Before. It's way older than that, but
Okay. So it is from his time, but it's like the tail end of it. All right. I am going to reunite with the group, and if they were doing something while I was doing that, then do that first.
did
before I
Dante roll
start.
out the map since they were all waiting on Bandit? Are you still arguing with Yogurt about he's busy?
Yeah.
He can't.
I'll be like, you literally called my name like we were about to leave. So obviously we don't have time to roll this out right now.
We got plenty of time. Bandit's up there double checking some things.
He'll be back here.
You're
in a
the only
second.
one on a time limit.
Exactly.
It really
If
sounds
I have
like
time,
you're
you have
trying
time.
not to help the group.
Let me know when I reunite and interrupt them.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Okay.
Look, you seems like you were in a hurry. I came down here because you sounded like you were in a hurry. And now Bandit will be back here in a minute. And then we can go on with whatever you were doing. I can show you the map later on.
But will you?
Also, Jared, I
Yeah.
gathered up those map markers.
Okay. At this point, Bandit comes around the corner.
All right, Dante's. I've got a deal for you. You
What's the
take
deal?
these, you lay out the map, and you put them where's they were on the map, and I'll just give you a nice little present.
He holds up a book.
Can I assume what I can read what the book says
The title.
on the front of it.
Yeah, it says the myth of Sage Unog.
How about we do this? Not here. We can do it later at a camp. That way, we're not here.
If you insist, I'll just keep it nice and safe between a couple other books and the crusty little thing you found.
Oh, you're talking about
I'll put it back
the
in my
book I
bag.
gave you about talking about how animals reproduce.
Yes, the
the
book. Please don't just...
Did you read it?
No, I was not reading that right now. I found something
Right
better.
now, so
and
you are gonna read it.
I found something better. That's gonna be a last resort. I just don't think I want to know what they know, but at the same time, I just want to know what they knew.
I mean, obviously, you know how your kind reproduces. Don't you want to know if they got it accurate?
Bandit, you have a significant other waiting for you at home.
Why did that voice Yogurt starts mocking Bandit. 100%. Yogurt just started mocking Bandit.
Oh my god!
For no reason. Bandit's like telling him, he's like, nah, I'm not planning on reading. He's just, and then Yogurt out of nowhere goes, Bandit, you got a significant other back at home.
No, I don't.
Well, you should get one.
That's not high on my
I
priority.
don't believe that's right.
I just agree with Dante. Can we just move on?
Right.
I don't know, Bandit. It seemed like Yogurt was very interested in whether or not.
Wells, I
got it
think you
to
do
get
good
them.
with a partner.
He said
Look,
Wells.
Yogurt.
He did the S thing as well. At this point, Bandit
Look.
notices, like, there's no way he does it. Like, he's doing that on purpose.
Look,
Bandit's
Yogurt,
not gonna-
I don't care what you're into, but if you're into like him, that's fine. But we should probably get going.
If you're what?
That's not.
That's
Trying to be
definitely
arguing
how it
about
sounds.
this.
At this,
I'm
Yogurt,
going
at
down
this
the
point, you
stairs.
notice he does have a bundle of rope that he keeps on.
No, absolutely not.
Bandit has a bundle of rope.
Absolutely.
What is
Hold
that?
on. Hold on. Hold on.
Can we please just move on? If we talk about this much longer, I might cry.
He does have a bundle of rope.
I agree with you, Bandit.
I just want to start going down the stairs.
We start going down the stairs.
It's very important.
Bandit's
Is
felt
Bandit far away from Yolgud right now, or is like Yolgud like right next to him?
No, he's walking ahead. He's going.
Okay, Dante will not tease them though.
Aw.
You
Bandit and
can from
Yogurt
a
are close
distance.
to each other, and Dante's like, Bandit and Yo.
Terrible.
This is a sacred and not. It's not like that.
Yogurt, it's fine. You're into not humans. It's
I'm
okay.
getting into
No,
this.
And it is getting further and further away, sniffling down the stairs as he
I'm
goes.
going to follow Bandit right behind
Yeah, I'm
behind
gonna
him.
summon y'all to the next map.
Mhm.
But
Yay!
pull up all the info, the actual battle map that I have been working on. If you go look at my Tailspire hours,
You've had. I'm scared.
Us don't
it's
got
sizable.
one.
Tailspire's been open for you all week.
Is it as sizable as like a good chunk of this? Of what I'm looking at?
It's
Probably not.
almost as sizable as your mom.
God bless.
That's rude.
That's
No.
rude.
Rule.
Nobody called for your mom jokes.
My
See,
mom has been
Bandit's
losing weight. Thank you, Aiden.
Honestly, that's good for you.
first.
Congratulations.
Dante, then Leo, and then Ina.
I could never
Yeah,
say something mean
that's-
like that seriously.
Imagine if you said that to my mom's face. You'd probably get slapped up.
Summon
Yeah,
players to
that's
board.
Leo.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff here.
Oh, it's me.
Everything just started loading in and it was terrifying.
Holy
It's a
shit!
big
There's a
block.
metal obelisk.
Yeah, I didn't build the
Um,
surroundings of the
wow.
dungeon. I just built the dungeon.
I presume it's underground. Oh my goodness.
You are underground.
Yes, we're underground.
So were we starting at the top or the
You're
bottom?
starting at the top.
Okay.
Your characters should already be in.
Started from the top. Now we're here.
Okay, here we go.
Started from the top. Now the whole.
After a long walk down the stairs, the room opens up to reveal a large, refined crystal sitting in a device that seems poorly taken care of and barely holding
go.
together. 2 tables sit on either side of the crystal, one with some writing tools and a note, which seems to have aged greatly.
Damn.
Well, this
I need to
seems to be
fix the
it.
atmosphere settings.
Gonna walk towards the crystal.
It's a crystal. It's
What's on the note?
the biggest one you've seen yet, because you did not see the one in the Glimmering
Where is
City.
It's magnificent. Fuck, I can't read Elvish.
Yeah, you look at the note and it's in Elvish.
Bandit, get over here. Don't let Dante get you. Who knows what I'll do with the note?
Was it?
Mhm.
Take a look at
Crystal.
this.
What do the note say?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Oh, somebody ban that guy.
Oh, there's a bot.
Ew. Imagine being a bot in 2025.
It's more likely than you think.
Are you a bot?
Bot?
Bandit, you walk over and you begin to read this note. It is difficult to translate to Are you reading it into common so that other people can hear it? Or are you
I
just
am-
reading it in your head?
First reading it to myself, understanding, comprehending, and then I'll translate.
Okay, it's extremely difficult to translate because as you sit down to read this note, it is in Elvish, but the dialect is very foreign to you. It is not Drow. You've been here long enough to kind of understand the dialect a little bit. It is not High Elf or Wood Elf or Moon Elf. This dialect does not make much sense, but it uses the same symbols that Elvish does and a lot of the same uh, words. But I will now read it in Common, because I'm not going to come up with it. I'm not going to read it in a different language.
Valid.
Whilst meddling with this accursed chamber of foul alchemies, at the behest of the one yclept CC04, I hath wrought a device whereby the enchantments and arcane humours of one artifact may be drawn forth and transferred unto another, an interface and manner of speakings. In sundry instances, such transference doth heighten the puissance of magics employed. The contrivance I do now bequeath unto the present chieftain of the Drowfolk, she who goeth by the name Dawn. Let her employ it as she will, and peradventure further my inquiries unbeknownst. An exemplar I have secreted upon the third level of this wretched vault, should she seek proof of purpose. Should I find need, I may retrieve it anon. Moreover, I have come upon another of those curious crystals that CC04 so eagerly doth covet. I shall leave it here likewise. The cause of her craving I cannot, yet the thing is oversized and ill-suited to distant passage by way of the weave, with what the ruinous meddling wrought by Everlasts brought it to. On the morrow I may at last depart hence and return unto my own laboratory, and cleanse myself of this benighted place and people. Curse these politic games that have detained me beyond all patience. All this toil for the mere safekeeping of a foolish key.
Okay, for starters, send me that. I was more focused on listening and interpreting rather than copying it down. And I'm not going to do the I just relay that to the group. I will try to communicate.
Because what the fuck was that?
Yeah, what the
Very,
hell?
very
You said
intentionally
present
old.
as presence, and my brain almost just shat several bricks.
No, it is a word. Puissanc. Puissance.
I figured.
Bro,
my
that's
brain
what Dante's keeping.
Went, hello, princess. And so my
Hello,
help.
princess.
The poo essence.
The poo essence.
Hello, princess.
There's a lot to unpack in this note. For starters, the dialect or the format of it belongs to some kind of I don't want to say extinct, but it's at the very least old form of Elvish. This ain't nothing like what I've seen so far. It's talking about this giant crystal and transferring to the weave, and another beings named CC04 hunting for him. Makes mention as well that this could be some kind of keys and politic games, and gives me a moment. I'm gonna
Another one of those yellow
I'm gonna
bloods.
copy it into the closest form of common that I can, and I'm going to hand it to the group to read amongst them. Well, I'll copy it into common for Yulgrid to read, and then I'll hand the Elvish version to the rest of the group so that they can read it.
You're so sweet, Bandit. Thank you.
What? Yes. I was sure the translation's not perfect, but I think I at least got the important bits.
It needn't to be. This is good enough.
Sounds like are we all reading it separately? Is that the plan?
I
I
mean,
have
you
a
all
feeling like one of us could all just like hold it and all of us surround it and read it like over
Yeah.
the shoulders.
I'm
If,
skipped
much.
5 seconds
if
until
anybody,
we've all read it.
Bandit's holding it very gently. Bandit, as you're holding this thing, it feels like if you sneezed on it the wrong way, it would probably disintegrate.
It's a good thing I copied it into common for Yogurt then. But delicately, I will hold it and let everyone read it over my shoulder. Ruinous meddling of the Everlasts. Yes, that tracks.
CCO4.
Sounds like they were before them. Based on how they,
At least existed.
they sound like old folk saying, back in
sound like
my
they-
day, these kids didn't do this.
But who would speak of Everlast in that tone?
Someone's clearly feels these were wronged by him.
Probably
What
the same
if-
folks that were in the Tower of Rage.
Whoever these agents are certainly seem to be full of themselves. Not to say that we haven't witnessed firsthand.
Bandit, make me a history check.
I
Uh-oh.
hope they get smite.
Do I have any
Oh,
D20s
no.
here that I haven't used yet? That's one. Wish I was proficient. Nope. The answer is no.
What'd you get?
2 plus 4.
Bandit looks like he's thinking for a bit as to who could be complaining about the birth of the Everlasts.
Can I roll history for
And-
like Underdark history?
Maybe. It's
you,
another
I could
you would
probably-
not know. You would not know.
I might.
Not.
Bandit, you're thinking about it because you spent some time traversing the world and you remember something you were told when you were in the High Elf area. Dragons. A dragon wrote this note with its big claw.
I can't tell if that was just a really low check or I'm being misled. But I'm gonna... Okay.
No,
So you say that out loud.
flopped the check, but you know,
Do you say this out loud?
Well, as know some of the dragons were done wrong by the Everlast.
I highly doubt a dragon wrote this.
Well,
I
this
also
is at
don't
least an
think a
example.
dragon can hold a pencil.
Do you
I
think a
don't think a
dragon
dragon
could
could
fit in
fit
here?
Right.
They can't fit through the entry.
Actually, Zaz heard stories of dragons transforming themselves into people. But that is besides.
You didn't specify age. Adults can't do shit.
I was just a dragon. In Annie's case, I mean, yes, it was a stupid idea.
Hang on, Jared.
okay.
Does Dante think dragons exist or don't exist? Do I call Bandit out on his thing like
Why would he
blasphemy
think they don't
dragons?
exist?
I don't know.
I'll let you pick. If Dante's never seen a dragon,
Less than 10, Dante will say dragons don't exist.
oh, not the right button.
He keeps his mouth shut. Dante keeps his mouth
Nay.
shut.
Well, I've never seen a dragon here.
And
But
Zaz
it
sure
does
hope
seem
no
Yogurt's
one-
prediction was correct. The Drow at this point believe they were chosen by the darkness, which is why they're protected from it. And it doesn't collapse upon their city. But there is a crystal down here that no one is taking care of. That is what
Doesn't
Yogurt
it-
said when y'all got here. Is there must be a crystal in this city somewhere.
Does the crystal seem healthy or unhealthy?
Seems like it's keeping its own just fine. The device around it seems to be unhealthy.
Message say? The enchantments and arcane humors of one artifact may be drawn forth and transferred unto another. Is there a control panel for this device somewhere?
Not that you see, but there is arcane energies arcing off the crystal every now and then to these poles around it.
We'll go off to the right.
Okay, Dante goes off to the right. Bye, Dante.
Can I see into these rooms?
Yes.
Yeah, let's start with
The
it.
doors are unlocked. If you want to open one of them, but as you look in, they all seem like offices. I will describe kind of what you see. Each of these offices seems to have primarily been a workshop. Old tools covered in dust and cobwebs, magical equations crumpled and tossed, and odds and bobs sit all over each of them.
Interesting.
The notes you read are about the drow, you see a lot of notes about how to use these crystals and magical technologies for the war against the dwarves in the north and the gnomes. This seems to have been here before the darkness came through.
Mm-hmm. I figured as much.
That makes sense.
Minadine is stuck on thinking what the fuck is older than an Everlast.
I'm gonna return and just be like, there's really nothing over there. And just like kitchen place to sit down. I don't know why they need that stuff down here though.
Just in case.
But like
Dante's never heard of a break room before.
Oh, I love
that's
Justin.
a very large table for like just to be down here for no reason.
I don't know how if I could explain what a break room is to Dante.
It almost sounds like it would be
Designated food
funny.
room.
Break room? You break the
Oh,
room?
I know what that is.
No.
Oh,
Never mind.
Leo is staring at the big circle that he has found.
Yeah, and I think I know where this is coming
Yeah.
from. And so I'm gonna
You want to stand
point
in
it
the
out
center?
to the party. No. I'm gonna point it out to the party.
It's
Specifically
really funny
Bandit.
Leo
because
goes, "Hey guys,
Bandit.
found a giant circle."
Mm.
There are runes on this as well. Might be of interest to you to check out.
Oh dear.
I mean, Leo, make me an Arcana check.
Leo Arcana. Let's see how that goes. Oh! Arcana. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The spell is teleportation circle. The location the runes describe is foreign to you. You are incapable of figuring out where it goes.
Bro, if they have a whole fucking teleportation
Seems
circle to
like
take you
this is
down
a
one floor, that would be
teleportation
insane.
Circle. I don't know where it goes. It doesn't sound like it'd be a location close to here, but
Is it possible?
far away.
I can
Does
figure out where it goes.
Does he
Well, y'all
do you like
decipher
write
the
what
teleportation
the thing is
I
at all?
do I know? Does it mention like? Well, I
Is it
don't
like
know. I will write
letters?
out what it says
Okay.
if it has something like that, and I will let Jared say if that has any meaning to you because you're the only one who has seen
Things.
words. Yes.
I want to try and do something stupid before we jump down here. Or teleport.
I feel like this circle doesn't work.
I'm gonna hope it doesn't work.
I could be wrong.
If that thing fucking activates
wouldn't
and something
test
steps
that.
out of it,
I can't wait for Bandit to be completely right and a dragon just fucking appears right in front of us.
That'd be insane.
The long teased adult red dragon fight.
Bro, we're finally
That
getting
would
dragons
be
in my Dungeons and
interesting.
Dragons.
We're in the dungeon and there's a dragon. It's
Oh
great.
my.
I'm
We
so
did
excited.
it. We
You've
did the
distilled it down to
Dungeons
its
and
purest form.
Dragons.
Is this are the runes on this the thing that you sent earlier, or is that a different thing? He's not. He's
We'll find
not
out.
listening.
Yeah, I think he's away from his computer. I'm gonna
I
hop
don't
over the
think I
fence
know.
here though.
all
and
I
wanna
heard was
try and
I
touch the
had to
crystal at some
piss
point.
from Jared, so
Oh, let me Yes. Holy hell.
Never.
Alright, in order, starting with Leo. Leo, you transcribe the runes down. Dante, you look over the runes. You can't quite tell where they go because they are written. The way teleportation circle works is similar to the way you send someone. The way you can send someone an address on Google Maps using just the coordinate
Coordinates.
system instead of using the actual address. So the way this works is it describes a location using the weave in like a coordinate based system, and both of you look it over and you think of the known location. It's not somewhere you would think to teleport to. It seems random to you.
Is it somewhere that we could mark on the map?
No.
Is it in this plane of existence?
Yes.
Okay. We're not going to Hill Lost, guys.
Yay!
What other questions did I get asked? You're gonna hop the
I wanna
fence and
try
try
and
to
touch
touch
it.
the crystal.
I wouldn't recommend that.
I know you would.
I wouldn't.
You're
but
on the
I'll
other side of the
encourage
room.
Are you sure about that? There's like live energy arcing from the crystal to these metal rods.
I'm gonna reach my hand toward to like see if it's gonna like arc toward me first.
I'll pitch out now. Go touch it.
Make a dexterity saving throw. So like
I'm good at
it's
those.
lower check because you're just reaching towards it.
14 plus 7.
You succeeds, you won't take any damage, but yes, the energy arcs towards your hand and you pull back fast enough to not get
It
struck
didn't
by
do any
whatever
damage
it
to you.
is.
That means it's safe.
Or a failed
I am
check
tempted
means
to still do it.
Lick it. It's like rock candy.
Hold on.
It's the purest rock
Below a
candy.
10, I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Why do we always roll above a 10 when like we're doing things that would be funny if it was below a 10? My question was, are the runes on this circle have anything to do with the note you sent earlier?
no.
Okay. Okay, that's a surprise tool that isn't useful yet.
Anyone
We
tried
can-
stepping on the circle?
No.
I'll roll a rock into the middle of the circle. I want to see if something happens to it. I'm gonna tell everybody to get back.
DM flip the coin.
Nothing happens to the rock.
Okay.
Y'all ever read The Fold?
No, but I'll fold
Well,
you.
obviously, nothing happened to the rock, so I'm gonna step on the circle.
All right.
Time to flip the coin again.
Nothing happens to Dante.
See,
I'm
it's
not-
perfect.
Don't know if you want a
Alright.
chance.
I'm not
Well,
really
well,
pressuring
in
it.
character, we don't know God is flipping coins
This is true.
with our fate, and I want to see what these lights are.
Yeah, it seems pretty safe. The rock didn't happen. Dante, yeah.
Somebody else
I think
stepping
we're
in the
good.
middle now.
I'm stepping here. Does this count as the middle?
The lights seem to be, it's just parts of the teleportation circle spell. All of the different odds and ends.
Reading the runes. Yilgrid, are you stepping in the middle?
Is anyone else gonna do it? Because we gotta
I'm reading the runes. At some point during this, I might like
Obviously.
going once.
cross over it.
Like, I mean,
I'm
it doesn't seem like
terrified.
anything's happening.
I'm
gonna
stepping
step
on the
out of
circle.
so he can.
Okay, flip the coin
There-
again. Oh, really enjoying testing fate here. Okay. As Yogurt steps into the center, the teleportation circle begins to activate. And I will give an action of reaction to people that might want to step in and do something here.
Don't be cowards.
Let's just
Get
let
in
him
here.
be a coward for
Uh,
being an idiot.
Bandit,
I'm
are you
tempted
gonna
to
go?
just let him be an idiot.
I will cast Hold Person.
On who?
Wait, what?
On who?
Whoever is stepping into the middle.
You're casting hold a person on them.
You're forcing Bandit to go as well?
Oh, wait, he's going on it? I thought
Bandit's
they were trying to
currently
step on.
Bandit's
Yolgrid's in the
currently
middle.
not in the middle. Yolgrid's the only
Okay.
one in the middle.
I
Oh,
want to use
Yogurt's
my
in the
action to
middle
try
already.
and grab
Okay.
Bandit and pull him in.
Then that's not. I'm not letting that happen. I don't know.
Okay, well, Bandit's gonna see this thing start
Can
to
I do
activate.
anything?
Bandit's gonna assume this is a bad thing that is happening right now. I want to try to do two things. First, I want to
Well, I can't do anything. So he's. Good luck.
I
You
want
have
to
an
kick
action.
the,
You could dispel the circle.
I could dispel the circle.
You could.
Actually, that'd be a roll, though, wouldn't it?
Would it be a
roll.
bonus action
would at
to
least be
kick
a
a rock into
try.
the middle? Or could it be?
Yeah, if you want to kick a rock into the middle, you can do it. Sure.
Okay, so
bonus
here's what
action.
I'm gonna do with my turn. Bonus action, kick a rock into the middle.
Okay.
Movement, get out of the middle, or away from the middle. Assuming Yolgrid doesn't try to grab me and pull me in,
He
but
said
we'll
he
do
was
that in a
grabbing you
second.
and pulling you in, so we'll do
I
that in a
want
second.
to.
So that's that's what he's gonna do. That's gonna be my movement, assuming I don't get stuck. And I'm going to also vortex warp Yolgrid out of the middle.
Oh boy, this is gonna be really awkward if he grabs you and pulls you in, then you vortex warp him out. So can I get a contested athletics acrobatics check from the two of you, whichever one you want to use?
Okay.
Maybe I do hold.
Acrobatics.
I should have probably held.
Nat one.
Yeah, okay, Nat 1. You're fine.
Alright,
could also
so
do it now.
here's what happens. Bandit sees what's happening, kicks a rock into the middle, steps back, and starts to run towards the edge of the circle while beginning to cast Vortex Warp to try to save Yolgrid. Yolgrid, on a nat 1, failing the grapple, instead trips and rolls out of the circle. Face plants and rolls out of the circle. And Bandit stops casting Vortex Warp. And then the spell casts, because he got out, so Bandit's like, oh, I don't need to. The spell casts, and the rock disappears.
Uh-uh.
Okay,
Let's
so it
not
works.
do that.
Don't you
Yogrid.
all want to know where it goes?
So obviously the
Right now.
crystal activates the circle. 'cause
Maybe
that,
later.
that was the common denominator of that happening. Is when Yogurt stepped on, he's the only one that had a. Oh, no,
I'm gonna
Bandit
keep
didn't step
staring
on.
at the middle to see if the rock ever comes back or anything.
How long you
Like,
want to wait?
I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes, just staring at it, and then after that, whatever we're doing, I'm gonna take occasional glances at it to see if the rock is
5
showing back
minutes
up.
go by, it has not shown back up.
Okay, well we'll
Okay,
start
yeah,
moving
no.
around, and I'm gonna.
I'm gonna
Like,
start
occasional
going down the
peeks there.
stairs.
Leo has found the stairs.
Why would this be a dangerous circle?
Because we don't know where it goes.
It is in the middle of a lab with one of the most closely guarded secrets of the Drow.
Actually, Jared, I have a question.
I
do
don't think these are
teleportation-
drow.
Do teleportations and Bandit might not know this? Do teleportation circles require there is also a teleportation circle on the other end? Like, could we theoretically go through this and be stuck wherever we end up, or is there guaranteed
Make an
to be
Arcana
a?
check.
I have other reasons for not wanting to just go through this blindly, but that is one of them. 21.
That's pretty good. I don't think it has to connect to another circle. Let's see.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
I don't
Okay.
think so either, which
Let's
is
see. Hold
the
on. As you
main
cast a
reason why I don't want
spell.
to.
No, it has to link to a permanent teleportation circle of your choice, whose sigil sequence you know and is on the same plane of existence.
Oh,
Okay,
so
so
yeah, it does.
Okay, so
So it
getting
has
I don't
stuck
want-
is not a
to-
concern.
I don't
However,
want it to just show up in the worst case scenario would be Penfer's lab.
Why would it show up in Pemfer's lab?
You never fucking know.
Why wouldn't it?
I was wanting
The
to know
It
people
shows
who
up in
made-
Pemfer's lab.
The
That's
people who
important
made
information.
this, the people who made this, would you let me just speak? Who made this were here long before you were.
Oh, the accent's
Yeah.
back.
Exactly. which is why I want to know where this goes.
Yogurts, I just want to know what's on the other side as much as the next guy. However, we don't know who may be on the other side. There's could be a very vindictive individual. A very
Clearly, no
powerful,
one's been here
vindictive
for a
individual.
very long time.
That means nothing to people who have traversed the darkness. Fuck! That
Where did
fucking
Leo
girl that
go?
came out of my fucking box could use
Oh.
this.
Yep, Leo's downstairs.
The creepy person that killed.
I've
good
left them
friend.
to argue because I've been given another task to do things. So
Mm-hmm.
Unless you stop me, I
forgetting which
will go down here.
exact room. Can
I will stop
Someone
you.
can come with me.
Because Leo wouldn't have forgotten, but I did.
I'm not
I'll-
going into that
What are
portal.
you doing, Leo?
I'll just leave you
I just
to
don't
it.
remember what room I'm supposed to do things in.
If you shows back up, Yogurt, let me know what you find. Otherwise, it's nice
You were
knowing
told to
you.
look for
We're
a specific
going.
item. Do you remember what the item is?
You
I
are
will
the
DM
one
you.
person with the crystal. You need
Not
to come with
necessarily.
us.
Oh my god, what's going on in this room?
I think you have it backwards, Benedina.
If you
I'm
die
here
on
on a
sight,
mission.
that's on you then. I hope that annoying bastard of a woman is on the other side and takes your essence too.
Then at least I'll have learned.
You won't learn. You're dead.
Alright, it is just you two arguing at the top. Never
Yeah,
mind.
No,
I'm,
no
I'm with
longer.
Bandit.
I left.
I'm with Bandit right now. We're
Alright,
just chilling.
Yogurt. Got a big decision to make.
I want to go in.
You're gonna step on it.
Yes, I want to know what is there.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Actually,
I've made this very clear.
Mene walks downstairs. And you're eyeing this teleportation circle. You're gonna step on it. And a voice in your head says, that would be ill-advised.
Commit.
Oh, no, I'm not
Why?
The whatever creature has been persisting in your crystal says that would be ill-advised.
Damn it.
Commit.
What do you hope to gain going through this portal?
Information? Whoever was here knew something, and they had the technology and the magic to make this circle. Clearly there's something on the other side. It wouldn't just exist here. It has a purpose.
Bandit, let's keep walking.
But
Okay.
I
Sorry, I
understand
was
you don't
upstairs
have
watching
much
the show.
energy, and
Let's
this...
get through this door first.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Just promise to explain more later.
Bones. Is that a fucking... What the fuck is that?
I just think that's a dragon.
Dragons
Okay.
don't exist.
Whoa, there's
Menadina's
another
attempting
one!
to
Oh,
open a
never
door.
mind.
Menadina, that door is
Vaguely
locked.
gestures.
Okay, so now that everyone's down here,
Dragons
you're
don't
on
exist.
The second
Vaguely
floor.
gestures.
Yes, Jared?
Menadina said
These
this had nothing to do
rooms
with
seem to
you.
have individual testing rooms. One room seems to have been repurposed in the middle on the north wall. It has a large golden door with caution symbols around the walls that are bordering it. The wall here has the wall here in front of Menadina has 8 large stones. The 8 stones are carved with individual runic markings. An engraving in runic script similar to the symbols on the stones covers the door.
Oh.
What's the puzzle?
This is the one I sent you all earlier. It has already been decoded. I gave the players a couple hours in advance to work through this puzzle.
I'm glad
and
y'all
so
did
I
it,
will
'cause
go
I'm
ahead
stuck at
and
work.
read the inscription. To know the name of a god, man must first be judged by the Sphinx. So says the man, Sphinx of black courts, judge my vow. The Sphinx judges the vow pure, but the name of a god is unknown. The markings on the stones, given that y'all have already deciphered, I'm not going to send them in runic. I will just tell you what they are if you transpose them into common. The markings on the stone are, I'm gonna go a little slow here, A, N, O, W, N, K, U.
That's a lot of N's.
There you go. I did spaces because space is fun.
Spells unknown. The name of the god is unknown.
You're missing an A.
Hit it. What?
You have an A.
Okay, just don't press it.
A spell unknown?
I suppose you can spell unknown. Jared, is there a god? I don't believe there's a god that has a similar name to that, do they?
No.
So you said there are runes. Are there ways to interact with said runes?
There's literally a god called Unknown.
That'd be crazy if the god's name is unknown.
No, we
That'd
just have
be-
it written down, or at least I have it written down as Unknown because the page was devoured.
Right.
And their fucking line in the table of contents was fucking penned up.
Aiden, you asked me a question. What'd you ask?
Is how would one interact with the runes?
They look like buttons. Look like big buttons.
I want to try and spell unknown. Now I know there's two N's, so there's two permutations of this possible. So if one doesn't work,
Three N's,
I will
actually.
attack both.
There are
Or
three
the other one.
N's.
There's three N's? God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
It would be unknown because it starts with the letter U.
And Unknown? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and Unknown.
Grammar, people.
You have three N's. Unknown has three N's in it. You
Yeah,
can't do an
A
unknown.
N
No.
space
A Unknown. No, no.
A unknown.
A
Unknown has 3.
Oh, you're right.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is what he said.
Okay. I figured it out now. Sorry.
You're good.
So Yogurt, you're pressing
It's
the
hard.
U.
Sure, I start by pressing the U.
Okay, you press the U, and it lights up around its gaps around it in a bright marigold color.
It could be unknown
I'll hit an
A.
N.
The
I
N
will-
lights up as well.
K. I will spell out unknown. I don't
Yep.
have a particular order for the N's.
You spell out unknown, they each light up. And you have spelled unknown. They've all lit up.
Nothing
Without
happens,
A?
I assume.
Nothing visible happens, no.
Guess I pressed the A.
You press the A. Okay. All of the buttons depress when you press the A. You have to be next to it to press the A. Where's Yogrid?
I don't even know where the runes are.
Everyone in the sphere, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yay!
Oh, thank God. 20.
Fireball. Do 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 do. Woo woo.
Dirty 20.
Did it.
24.
DC
Ooh,
is
18.
16.
Everyone
All
sings.
passed. You all take half of 5d8 lightning damage.
Get wrecked. I don't have to take any because I'm not.
Whoa!
Wow.
Fuck all of you.
The
Wow.
wimpiest trap trigger in existence.
Fucked
You
a
all
lot of
take
you.
4 damage.
Fucked a lot of you. I'm going back.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That's wild.
I guess it's just because of
I'm gonna
gold.
cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Go over to this door now.
Heal myself
I'm
for
still at less
D8.
than half HP. I look like a fucking porcupine. Guys, they dropped
Can I
the
see
porcupine on
anything
the full
through this door, Dre?
Bandit,
Yes.
take a lay on hands. Not lay on hands.
You
Cure
see a note on this table here,
+5, 9.
and you
Hi.
see a
Enjoy.
bunch of skeletons in the room that seem to all be about 4'5".
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to open
Bunch
the
of
door.
short kings in here.
There's levers on these portcullises, by the way. I just forgot to put them in place, but yes, you can open these doors. The only one that can't be opened is the one that the golden door. So you open the portcullis.
I will
Yolgard,
go
are you
over
gonna try to
the
spell A
note.
unknown?
Why don't you all try the next one?
Because I'm already hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Okay, Dante is collecting notes again. Dante, you find a note. You reading it?
Sure. Not in my head though.
Okay,
Not
I'll send it
out
to you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put it in the bag of holding.
All right,
Bro.
that knowledge is gone forever.
Fucking hell, Dante. Alright, I guess I start with A.
My bag of holding
You're
the
starting with
machine
A?
turns information into redacted.
Oh, what the?
Man,
Just
Like
discovered
Jared
a
keeps having to
shortcut?
like come up with backup items.
Oh,
man.
Backup
There we
info
go.
is the word I should be looking for.
it goes to Ian, and then we come back over here to you guys. You're starting with A? Okay. I need everyone in this circle to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I move out. No,
Oh.
I did not.
Of course.
So A is just
Start.
wrong.
Interesting.
I failed this time. I'm gonna hurt.
Huh.
You round up higher, right, for damage?
Yeah. 31 halved if you succeeded.
Oh, I didn't succeed, so.
Round up or down. You just answered that and I didn't hear it.
Round up.
From 4 to 31.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Bandit, can you
unknown
come here
is
real
correct.
fast?
Yeah.
Can you lay next to one of these skeletons? I need to see if you're the same height.
He
Yeah,
is in
walk
fact
next
the
to-
same height.
And
Where are
I'm
the
gonna
skeletons?
use healing hands
I
on
don't
Leo.
have them on the ground,
The
because
Oh,
there's
okay.
no skeleton of that size.
okay, so
There we go.
Gotcha. Okay.
Jared,
Now
do
I'm
any of the
definitely
skeletons
not
have
going to
tailbones?
share.
Give me a sec,
Jared, do
though.
the skeletons have tailbones?
Yeah? Or do you mean tail bone?
Tailbones, like bones.
Bones for
Of
a
a
tail.
tail. Bones for a tail, not a
Bones where a
tailbone.
tail would have been.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's interesting.
Dante seems to be deep in thought, and then he takes a piece of paper and shoves it into his hood.
Dante.
Now, wait a second. What was that?
I didn't do much, but I healed you for 4,
was what?
Leo. I tried.
Dante,
I
was
did
not
my
giving you
honest
the
attempt.
book
I'm
if
not
you
very
thought
good
coming
at
up with
using
it.
magic.
Now what,
It's
Yogren?
quite alright.
And the rest of you might want to scatter.
I'm scared.
I'm way over here now
Scatter.
behind the pillar because I'm like, you're making terrible decisions.
Hold on. The first couple of characters spell out unknown. We just don't know the end.
That may be correct, but we also don't totally know that either. Well, we kind of do, but
Have you tried pressing
know
a
what I
button
mean.
twice? Is that a thing you can do?
What would I press twice?
I don't know. Unknown, now known.
Be my guest.
I'm
Be
not-
my
I'm
guest.
saying
Be
that out
my
of
guest.
character. I'm trying to interrogate Dante.
There's two
Just
things
reaching
happening
in
here.
the
We
hood.
love splitting. No.
What was the note, Dante?
Why would it be?
To be fair, I would have put the note in the hood before I asked for Bandit to
Oh,
come in here.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm not interrogating. I don't know about it. I'm gonna investigate the room.
It seems to be a fairly well kept room that maybe these creatures lived in.
Despite all the animal corpses.
These creatures being those corpses.
What about this bookshelf?
It has general literature on it that is mostly fiction and not too helpful.
Is there anything on this
Wardrobe.
table?
The table is a board game of sorts. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
yes, is a board
That's
game
okay.
of sorts. Large board game.
Gotcha.
Do I recognize the board game? Probably not.
No.
Okay.
It's
this-
Settlers of Catan.
Yeah, it's Settlers.
Oh, no.
Wow. All right, go good. Seems like you're the only one interacting with the puzzle right now.
I
I'm
guess.
thinking. I'm
I-
just
I
far
started-
away in case he fucks up again.
God, why don't you fucking do it?
She just ate 31 damage.
So did I.
You halved it. You succeeded.
And I still took the same hit. Skill issue.
I'm gonna go out here.
I'm gonna
and
start
be
by
like,
typing out unknown again.
Okay, all of the
Go
buttons
here.
light up. You have the A remaining.
Not done with this yet.
Just try the door now.
Like, can I? Yeah, like, can I just try the door?
It opens.
Fucking hell! Yippee!
The A
I'm so
was a
smart.
red herring.
I'm so smart.
Oh.
Anyway,
you
are there
smart.
cool outfits in here?
Leo, did you trying to cross the threshold?
No.
You were told
It's just
something.
booming. Yes, I was.
All right, cool. So you're not gonna try to
Um,
cross the threshold, right?
Hey, pretty lady.
Or do you forget what you were told? Because if you forgot, you definitely just yeeted your character into that room really fast.
I did forget.
Okay.
I did forget.
Womp womp.
I will say I did forget. I don't
So
remember.
Leo steps into the room, and there is a sound of
All right.
uh,
I do remember this. I do remember now
Yeah,
that
bummer.
this shit's bad.
there is the sound of an alarm spell triggering, and a kind of mechanical grating in the ceiling as the two portcullises on either side of the room all lift open.
Womp womp.
I do remember now.
Ah, I was not
remember
supposed to
after
cross
the
that.
fact. Ah, no, there was other things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone might have told him not to walk into this room,
Yeah,
but it was a while ago.
it was a while ago.
And they lift
How would you
open.
even?
And three creatures step into the room, and everyone roll initiative.
You're welcome.
But what about the wardrobe?
Oh, 19.
God, every time I
14.
roll initiative, dude,
What is my?
I've gone last in every goddamn combat.
No, you have not.
God.
Where's Dante? There he is.
14.
So I have to find Dante when combat's
Or
starting.
13.
Oh, Bandit's the one I'm missing, actually. Alright, we'll see how this combat goes.
Barl Gura. Bro, why is Guargura here?
Agura? Stinky?
Y'all are gonna get yourself server muted.
Stinky! Yay!
That's Dante to you.
Why are you trying to use my name, Yogrid?
Because he said stinky.
I'm not.
Not
Alright.
that stinky, this stinky.
First initiative roll that y'all need to beat is an at 20, okay?
Nice.
That creature's going first.
Jared, I didn't beat it.
Second initiative y'all need to beat is okay. That's doable. A 13. Anybody beating a 13?
I beat
Hi,
it.
I got a 14.
I did.
Okay, hold the phone. Dante got.
Me.
He said he beat it. What? Leo, what'd you get?
19.
Dante, did you beat a 19?
No.
Menadina, you said you got a 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dante, did you beat a 14?
No.
Okay. And then the next creature. Initiative roll. God bless. This is.
Nice.
This might get dicey.
You're welcome. We're already half health.
Aha.
We? Who's we?
17. No, 21. Okay.
Who's we? You speaking Elvish?
Oh god. Yogurt, what did you get? 3? Bandit, you're above that, right?
What, 3?
7.
No, I'm below it.
Okay, so up first. I changed the atmospheric settings to combat. As you step in and immediately remember you were told not to come into this room.
Yep.
But it is
I
too
know
late.
why.
You are in here now.
Yeah. It's a little late now.
Cow, a bummer.
You step into this
Very
room.
nice.
These 3 creatures step in, and they look over, and they kind of eye. The first one, this succubus, looks over at Leo and eyes Leo and goes, "The state of the war must have changed. No matter, I hunger anyways." And she will move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it is going to attempt to charm Leo. Leo, make a
And so it begins again.
Leo, make a
Wisdom?
wisdom saving throw.
We're so back. We're so back.
16, bitch.
16.
I don't
is
think that's enough. It is. This is Leo.
Meets.
Leo has a +8. Let's go.
She, and you know, there's a good in-lore reason for why this wouldn't work. She kind of puts her chest out and puts a finger forward and motions for Leo to come here, and Leo looks over and he goes, "Ugh."
Jared, I need
Oh,
to send you
no.
a DM before that all happened.
Okay, you sent me a DM.
It's a secret.
No, there's
Damn it.
No.
Alright, worth a shot. Alright, resume.
With that, it will close the rest of its gap of movement speed, which I think it has a It
It
will.
can do whatever it so
yeah.
desires.
It will move to here because it has a fly speed of 60.
Free.
Which I will move. So it's moved 40 now. It will make a claw attack on you.
It can do that? Damn.
Yes.
That's gonna hit.
You take. Oh wait, no, it can't. You're right. Actually, it will just fly away. It's gonna fly. It cannot attack you.
I was like, it can.
You're right, because the charm
Dude,
is the attack action. Unfortunately for you, this one.
That one's gonna kill me.
has a speed of 40, and
You've exhausted all of your bests.
oh no. Okay, so
Oh,
it's
that is
gonna
Leo.
move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh yeah, 35. So y'all hear like a boom, 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 and after Leo walked in the room, you heard the alarm spell go off, and you're like, "What is that?" And Leo just kind of turns and looks at the party, and he goes, "Guys," and then he just gets fucking clocked by a giant fist. And we'll
Does
see if
he?
it actually, we'll see
Saving it.
see if it connects, but your AC's pretty low.
It's very
so-
low. It's 13.
So first is the fist attack. Okay. 13.
Damn it! 13.
Sounds like a
So you take a D10, you take a D10 plus 4.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah, Leo just gets punched into next week and is immediately downed.
Just
Um,
into the wall. Yeah, into
yeah,
the door frame.
He hits the door frame with a resounding like thud, and then just
Idiots.
and then this creature's gonna turn and look at Yogren, and it looks hungry.
There's a
so
meal
make-
right there. What are you doing?
Do we know what it looks like?
Yeah, look at the mini.
Hey, buddy. Oh,
Thanks.
Leo,
Very
why are you
helpful.
making a death save?
Because I'm down?
Yeah, you don't make it immediately after down. It's not attacking you.
Well,
It's
it's
my
his turn. next.
turn.
Oh, and you not one. Oh, okay. So hold on. 2 attacks at Yogrid. 14,
misses.
and then the bite attack, 18.
Hits.
Okay, you take 2d6 plus 4. You take 14 points of damage.
Ow.
This guy rolled max on 2 out of his 3 dice. Damage dice. One of them
Ah.
is
Yeah.
It's not a guard.
No, these are not guards.
No, they are not guards. They're prisoners, which I'm surprised are still alive.
prisoners are pretty strong. in this
There's reasons for that you would know, because you study religion a lot. Celestials, demons, and devils being celestials are the servants of gods, demons are the servants of eldritches, and devils are the servants of devils. In my lore, at least, for those of you that are like, that doesn't make sense with wizards, it's my lore. They do not die, they hunger, and not eating makes them weaker and prevents them from getting to stronger states, but they will not starve to death. So they've just been in here starving.
Starving.
They're just
Cool.
really angry.
Yes, for probably
Good news, guys,
it's
they're
probably
not dead,
been
they're just really
thousands of
angry.
years.
Oh, lovely.
Probably 3,000 plus. You know, details.
I feel like you're like
so,
dying and you just get up out 3,000 years.
This thing takes a chomp out of Yogurt, and that is the end of its turn. Leo fails his death save, goes to 2. Crit fails his death save, has 2 failed death saves. He hits this wall, we'll say mid-air, he's making the death save. And you guys see him like trying to hold on. And when he hits the wall, his head cracks back into the door, and you hear like a sickening thud, and you see like blood come out from behind onto his neck, and then he just slumps down. He is like mortally wounded. And Minadina, it's your turn.
Fuck, it's my turn.
Hey, yo, who go healing?
Hey, I have a healing potion on hand, which is very nice.
I'm sharing
I'm
my
going
full screen, so I guess I can like.
To bonus action, I'm gonna move up. I'm going
It's
to
an image of the
bonus
Bard
action summon my Echo,
Okay.
and I'm going to summon it. Give me a sec while I pick a location that's 30 feet from me.
Oh, health values are dicey.
I'm at full
I
health.
will pick. I'm gonna pick right here.
Okay. I will put the echo there.
Thank you. And then I will full action administer my minor healing potion to Leo.
Okay, Leo gets 12 health
You're welcome.
and stabilizes.
He's alive.
Dante!
No longer knocked down.
No, you are still prone.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You're within 90 feet.
I didn't stand you up to feed you the potion.
Yeah.
Aw, little baby drink from the
Alright,
bottle.
Dante, first round of combat. These 3 shots are gonna matter a lot.
Yes, but I'm close enough to him to where I have to take disad on the shots.
Can't you just move away?
Really?
That's not good.
You're
Yeah,
right
Move into the other
here.
room.
it's within 60 feet.
Oh shit.
I have to take disad.
Are you talking about like the 60-120 thing?
Yeah.
No, you've got it backwards. The second range is the disad range. The first range is your optimal range.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Beyond that, you can't shoot.
Beyond that, you can't shoot. It's within range, long range, out of range, and then if you're within when you're within 5 feet
5 feet.
of a target, you are threatened and you make all ranged attacks at disad.
I thought it was within 60. Never mind. Okay. So we have first round of combat. What I'm going to do first is this a bonus action? Ensnaring Strike's a bonus action. I'm going to bonus action Ensnaring Strike, which is next time I hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, and it lasts for a minute, a writhing mass of thorny veins appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed a DC 13 Strength saving throw or be restrained by magical veins. Until the
This thing
spell
doesn't look
ends.
very strong.
It it could fail, and then while restrained, it takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of its turns. So I have that, and then I will make 3 attack rolls with my longbow. All of them are going to have sharpshooter.
Alright?
They're sharpshooter too? Oh boy.
Yep.
You better get one of these.
Does a 15 hit.
That hits the Barogura.
Okay. 15 piercing damage, and it has to make a DC 13 strength saving throw from Ensnaring Strike.
Okay, so it needs to make a strength save.
Yes.
What's the DC?
13.
It succeeds.
Okay.
And it takes 15
I'm
damage.
going to use my free action to make it my favorite foe.
Okay.
So now it will take 1d6 extra on my
Next 2 attacks.
next 2 attacks. That one doesn't hit. That one's a 5. 17 will hit.
Yep.
And then I need to roll a d6. It's 13, then plus this d6. 15. 15 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
Then I'm gonna use like the rest of my movement to move back into this fucking. Because I think
Yeah.
it's-
This creature is going to move up. Ooh. Actually, as a bonus action, this thing is going to attempt to hide because it can blend with the shadows. So I'm going to make a hidden stealth check real quick. I don't think anyone's beating that in this room. So it disappears. Unless somebody thinks they... Does anyone have a passive perception higher than 26?
Hell no.
Okay, cool. So it will hide And then it can move 30 feet. It was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It will dash.
Uh-oh. I just saw it's moving a die.
Yogurt.
Well, at the very least, when we came down here, I already used my blood right, so I guess I don't have to stack health for it. It's already up. I'll make 2 attack actions on the big boy,
Yeah,
Gorilla Man.
Big boy, I'll get
Alright.
Leo.
Did my die just disappear? No. 18.
That'll hit.
And then the second one will be a
Nay.
19. Cool. That'll yeah.
Both hit. Give me all the damage. Total it all up.
7 plus 7. 14 plus 2d6. It's 5. 19 damage.
19 damage total.
Total.
He looks bloodied.
I am also going to Brand of Castigation. So if
Okay.
it deals damage to me or Menadina or another person within 5 feet, they'll take another damage.
Bandit.
1 second. I am going to Vortex Warp Leo.
Okay.
Oh,
I am within
Smart.
range to Vortex
Where are
Warp
you putting him?
I'm putting him
On the
right
bed.
No, I don't think I'm close enough. He's going on the floor right around here.
Do you
On the
have
table.
to see him to vortex warp him?
I do see him. Look at the angle from where I'm at roughly. It's just barely good enough.
Yeah.
To be
You
fair,
can see
I
him-
can't see
You
Leo
can see
or
him between
Menadina.
Menadina's legs.
Yeah, to be fair, I
That's
can't
fair.
see Leo or Menadina right now.
Menadina's
Or
tall enough for that.
Haven't.
Then
I
I'm gonna
haven't
come
gone to
over
Sims
here.
Python.
And I'm gonna bonus action administer a potion, health potion. I just wrote health potion, it's probably minor.
He's already had one administered, by the way.
I know he has, but I don't have any better
So
action
you
for
come
a...
to Leo. Your head is dazed. You definitely feel like you're concussed. The last thing you remember seeing is an ape, and you come to and Menadina's like shoving a potion down your throat. She's like, "Don't die on me!" And then because that was Menadina's action. While she's doing that, just as she finishes, you feel your body whoop, and then you're on a table, and you're like, and then Bandit's doing the same thing. Don't die on me, Leo. Don't.
Wake the fuck up, soldier. We've got a gorilla to maim.
All right.
So 2d4 plus 2, correct?
Yeah,
Correct.
if you're and you're rolling.
bonus
Bonus
action.
action.
All right, the succubus flies back into the room. It
Plus
is 5, 10
8.
feet of movement.
Plus 8.
It's going to look at Yulgrid, and it motions for you to come over. It's going to make a charm attempt.
Good luck.
Drop the
Oh, do I need to roll? Sorry.
Yes, you need to roll. We're waiting with bated breath.
Yes. We need you to roll.
She's got a whip made out of rope,
Pinky.
and she motions, and Yulgrid, you are charmed. She says, "Come meet me over in this room, bad boy," and then dips back around the corner.
You horny bastard.
Yeah.
The Barlgura is going to cast Greater Invisibility,
Oh god.
and it disappears.
well then.
Did you
Thanks,
see the
just-
gorilla on the basketball court?
Leo, it's your turn.
Well,
You're awake sitting on a table.
Leo comes
Correct.
to, he's like, "Where's the gorilla? I must help." Looks around the corner, gone.
fucking God.
Yogurt just saw the scariest thing of his life: a giant gorilla demon turning invisible, just throwing like. It's innate, but I'm gonna choose to believe that it still does like the hand like the hand pulls for like weave magic. So it just like stands up on his hind legs and like pulls in the weave and just poof, just gone. And he's like,
So he still has a brand.
I
I feel
need to
him.
double check.
You know he's there.
I just
can't
don't
see
give a
him.
shit.
oh, does your brand give you true sight? Can you hit through
It
invisibility?
doesn't. No, it doesn't give me true sight. It just lets
there it
me
is. That was weird.
see the. It lets me know the direction of a creature.
So you'll still attack with this head. But you don't have to worry about guessing where he is. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I will cast. I suppose I just cast Aura of Purity around me. So 30 feet around me.
Half movement to
Damn
stand
it.
up, I'm assuming.
Yeah. 30 feet around me. Non-hostile creatures, the rest of the party, has resistance to poison damage and advantage on any saving throws against the following conditions: blind, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned.
Unfortunately,
I know. I
he's
know.
already charmed.
I know.
And not even within range.
Yeah. I am still going to move
Also,
over
we
to
need HP.
here and sit in between all of us. And hopefully this will help us somewhat.
I need to get out of the
It hits
doorway.
everyone here.
Mine.
It's all of us.
Nope, I'm backing the fuck up. I'm telling my thing to do the same. I'm going to move my guy. It's free action to move, which is exciting.
Yogurt's about to take so much damage.
Yeah. What the fuck? What? My frontliner just walked away.
Well, you're also charmed and you've been ordered.
Alright, mark your spell slot.
Look, you made dumb decisions earlier this session.
What the fuck?
oh my goodness. Stop. Minidine, are you doing anything other than walking away?
No.
Maybe an extra, maybe.
Do you have like a crossbow or something?
Yes, give me a hot second, okay? Taking 9 trillion years to actually fucking work.
Always be setting my health on
I-
here. So, oh yeah, you already got it.
22? How much
I
damage
haven't been
does-
changing that, so it might have
Actually,
just
you
been
know what?
coincidental. But that's not health.
She'll move back and she'll let her echo and her front the line. And then I'll turn to Yoga and get the fuck out.
Yogurt looks at you and he goes, but the titty lady.
I don't care. Get out.
I'm charmed, brother.
How the fuck would she know?
True.
You're gonna have to push through her.
All
I will ready an action. I'm going to ready inflict wounds. If I see a creature that's not Yogrid come within 5 feet of me.
right, remove the spell slot. That actually might work because you're also blocking Yogrid's path, so he's gonna have to shove through you, and you're not a willing creature, so it will be contested. So this could be a really good turn. Dante,
I made a wall!
Wall,
My
wall,
tank.
wall.
If they came back.
I'm gonna peek out.
there's Dante peeks out, the gorilla's gone.
Oh, he's gone. I'm gonna start walking this way.
Oh no. He left the
Alright.
spear.
Dante's gonna get
Oh,
clobbed.
this explains why nothing's working for me and why I didn't think it was a gorilla, hun, because my tail spire is broken.
Yeah, same. Well,
Oh, did
I
y'all
can
just
see the
see, like,
gorilla.
A shade of a creature.
Hold on, I'll send you
That-
the screenshot.
That is what Elena sees. I'm broken in a different way. I don't see any of the character icons on the side except for myself and Mene.
I don't see the characters Mene or Leo.
I mean, I don't see the gorilla or the shadow demon,
Cool,
but
y'all
for
are
like
really
legitimate
broken.
reasons.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's gonna be really funny when the shadow demon shows back up.
It's a shadow. Oh, shadow demon.
Yeah, the shadow demon.
Speaking of which, wait, earlier did I not move? I got to
Wait!
here,
For
so-
once in my life, I actually have advantage on
30.
saving throws to avoid ending the charmed or stun condition.
If you're
Let's
within 30 feet of me.
go! No, in general.
Oh, just in general?
15, 20,
Yeah.
25. Alright, Bandit, a voice whispers over your shoulder, doing something in here? And the shadow demon is going to reappear in here and make a claw attack with advantage because it was stealthed on Bandit. Does a 18 hit.
Yeah.
Bandit is going to take 4d6 psychic damage plus 3. You take 19 psychic damage.
Okay. We're living so far.
Yogurt, it is your turn. As a bonus action, oh no, it's out of movement. It can't get away from you far enough to try to disappear again. So, Yogurt, it's your turn. Yogurt,
Do I
you
get
have
to roll against charm?
You do it. It can repeat the saving throw. If the target suffers harm, it can repeat the saving throw.
Okay. So
The charm target obeys the verbal commands of the fiend, so you do need to try to push through Medina.
move.
No.
Move.
No.
Move.
Alright, make me contested athletics versus acrobatics. One of you pick your stats, make your contested check.
Athletics.
22.
22.
Tie!
It's athletics. I forgot the proficiency. 27.
Ooh.
27, alright. I was going to say defenders win on a tie anyways, so.
So can I just not make
Yep, you
attack
can't make
actions or
forward
anything? I can't
progress.
do anything?
Well, you were given that command. Given that you can't follow that command, you can do something else, whatever else you want to do. But Minadina's not letting you in the room.
Do I feel the gorilla? Do I feel the gorilla's presence?
Yeah, it's over here somewhere.
I need to fight the gorilla.
No. I just watched you get your ass beat.
Could ready in action.
I'm gonna go invisible.
That
And I'm
actually
gonna-
that actually is a crazy play. I don't think.
The funniest part is you can't see other people who are invisible, which is like because we would have seen each other in Kellora's stupid little brewery.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. You turn invisible. Bandit,
that's
your
an
turn.
action.
Unless you have a bonus action.
I don't think I do. But I do want to like move. So I'm like not in the doorway.
Bandit.
Okay. I'm going to ready an action. I don't think this is gonna matter, but this feels like the best play anyway. I'm gonna slightly move myself over. Yeah, that does actually matter. I need a 20-foot cube. Give me a line. From here to. Okay, here to here, plus. I guess it just goes to the wall.
Thunderwave.
At the end of the Barlgura's turn, I am going to cast Fairy Fire in this 20-foot cube.
Okay, that's your whole turn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I don't think the Barlgura
This
is
thing
going to show
comes
up.
back out, sees that you're blocked, but sees you're not there, and you hear a voice in your head. Yogurt's not actually. He's not even there.
He's playing the role real well. I can't even see him on camera.
Dude, he turned invisible.
He turned
He's
invisible.
invisible in
He
real
turned
life.
invisible.
This
That's
is crazy
crazy.
roleplay. Crazy. I didn't know he could do
Honestly, 10 out of 10. A round of
Should I-
applause for Yolgrid. Turning invisible in real life.
that. None of you are applauding.
I'm here.
Hold on.
No,
I know you're
whoa,
there.
We can
You're
hear
invisible.
him. He's invisible.
Yeah, he's invisible. That's
Yeah,
wild.
he's
bro.
invis.
That's so
crazy.
There you go.
So the succubus comes out of the corner, cannot see you, and you hear a voice in your head go, "Reveal your location to me, love. I must meet you where you stand."
Shit, that works.
And because you will have to follow, it says you follow it. Oh, you obey its verbal and telepathic commands. You don't have to do it on your turn. So you tell it where you are, and it's going to fly past Metadina, triggering Metadina's reaction
Oh, bet.
to
Let's
cast
go.
Inflict Wounds, which is why it's like it's actually a nuts turn.
Does she also get attack of
Is
opportunity?
No, because her
I was just
reaction is
gonna
consumed
slip
by
past
the ready action.
Medina when she moved.
I forget if inflict wounds is roll the hit.
It is roll to hit,
Reaction
and it's
is
40.
Okay.
I think it's 46. No, it's
3d10.
3d10.
That is a 17 plus numbers.
No numbers added for spells.
Oh.
So it's just 17. Still good damage.
That's not damage. That was the hit.
That was the hit.
Oh! Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Look, 3d10 averages to around 17.
That's fair.
12.
I'll take it.
And now, Yogurt, I wish you luck. 07. She
I
is going
tried.
to. She is going to kiss you.
Really?
You need to make a con save.
17.
Let's go. 17 succeeds. She begins to drain your your life essence through the kiss, and you take a little bit of damage.
Is it a petite
Oh
kiss
my
or
God.
is it sloppy?
I'm down.
Very sloppy. 37
Oh, you got
halved.
sloppy.
Oh, wait, halved. What is that?
Round up, so 38 halved is 19.
18, 19? It's very low.
But you're still standing, which means you don't die. But your
And then
hit
I
point
take-
maximum your hit point maximum reduces by 19, by the way.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
There's a way to do this on here.
And then you get to repeat the charm saving throw.
Yes.
If you
and
fail, it's going to be really funny because she's
You
going
have
to just...
advantage.
I have advantage because 17 plus.
That succeeds. So
Yeah.
she's like really going in there, really like a little bit of tongue, and you come to, you're like, oh, this hurts, and you shove her off of you.
Bite her tongue. Bite her tongue.
That was sloppy.
The way you said
What
that.
would you know?
Slobber all over you.
Come and find out. Nope.
No, I will not.
You might be
Nope. You
asking
said that
too
and
much
then
there.
immediately said nope.
Okay, your echo is going to get attacked from a location because greater invisibility. Your echo does not know where from.
Ship. Everybody's hinting towards, but no one wins.
Its AC is 17.
Damn. I think it still hits. 10 plus 7. I'm seeing if it needs to make checks every time it attacks. No. So, and it has advantage. I didn't roll for that, but your echo gets clobbered.
Okay.
Yikes.
Because I rolled a 10, right? Yeah. Then... 2 attacks
If it got
on
clobbered,
Mene.
does it become visible?
No.
No, it's greater invisibility.
2 attacks on Mene. First, they're at advantage. So that's the first one. 21. 25.
Both hit.
You take 2d10 plus 8. Take 19 points of damage. And then it is...
Right, no, my ready to action.
Oh, yeah, you're ready to action.
Yep.
There's a fairy fire there now.
Shadow Demon has to make a dexterity saving throw.
It succeeds.
Fuck!
Leo.
Yay!
Bandit, what's your health at?
14.
Bandit's in danger.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Is this?
Take care of our backline,
It
please, and
is, yeah.
thank.
Okay.
Backline saves. Do you know how you save backline?
Backline.
Yippee.
I wish I had higher healing spells, but I don't.
You have your
I-
balm.
I do have my balm, but my balm doesn't really get much other than myself and
Yeah,
well,
y'all
it
are
doesn't even
super
get
spread
myself.
out.
It gets me and Bandit. It gets Bandit. That's it. It gets Bandit. I don't even think it gets Dante. So I'm going to.
You could just
How
go for
far-
damage.
Nah. I don't think that's the right move. What? Why the 504? Don't 504 me. Rude. Oh, second. Alright, and... I don't think that's good enough. Can I just do that then? Do I just do that? How far? Well, everyone's so far away. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna run over. Oop, get rid of this again. Run over here next to Bandit and cast Fun Times. Cast Cure Wounds, second level. Here you go, 2d8. Plus 5, 12. Double your health real quick.
Thanks, man.
I don't really have a bonus action, I don't believe, that I can do now since I cast a spell. So yeah, actually I will Blade Ward. No, can I cast a cantrip? I can't cast a cantrip, can I? Can I? I think I can. No.
You already cast a leveled spell, right?
Yeah. I don't think so.
I believe so.
Mm-mm.
No. So then yeah, I can't do anything else.
I wish there was a way for me to refresh minis since y'all are having issues.
That's okay. I mean, the one bitch is fucking greater invisible anyway, so it means nothing.
Leo, what did you do for turn?
I just healed Bandit. I could have. Can I
I
not?
feel like you could have done a cantrip, even though you.
Yeah, I
cast
think I
it
can
off.
Blade Ward.
Yeah, you can cantrip. It's not
I can
like
cantrip Blade
bonus
Ward,
action
yeah.
cantrip, yes.
Yeah. So Blade Ward on myself as well.
Okay, Dante.
No, Medina.
Oh, somebody, there was an X turn button pressed, my bad. Medina.
I did.
There's a girl here. Or you can go try to find the other thing.
Actually, yeah. I will summon my Echo again to be in the doorway,
Good.
just to be annoying, because I can do that.
Well, it blocks his ability to walk through.
Yeah, that's.
Without you knowing, at least.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna start swinging.
Alright, make me your 2 attack rolls. And probably action surge.
I will be action surging. And I'm not great weapon mastering, so it's just that's a 15 for the first one.
That'll hit.
One misses. I got a 4 plus 7, 11.
That'll miss. And then action surge, next 2 attacks.
18 plus 7, so 25.
That hits.
And then a 19.
That'll hit. So 6d6 total
Mhm.
plus you have 5 strength.
4 strength.
4 strength. 6d6 plus 12. Reroll 1s and 2s. So 20 plus 12 is 32. 35 points of slashing damage. Looks critically wounded.
And then I will bonus action. I already did my bonus action. Never mind. Oh well.
Yep.
Haha.
Look at Luna's little face.
I know. Look at that little goober.
She's
Are you my
watching.
goober?
Oh. She being cute. Dante!
Hey, I can see this
KS?
succubus.
KS the succubus?
What?
Give me an attack roll. Sharpshooter active, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
2 attack rolls, actually.
Well, yeah, but you might kill in the first one.
Does an 11 hit?
No. Second attack roll. Ooh, that'll be awkward if you don't kill.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
20
Good
piercing
kill.
damage.
20 piercing, how do you do it?
Straight through, like, the...
Alright, yeah, straight
between
through.
the eyes.
Back of the head, between the eyes. So, finishes making out with Yolgrid over here. Yolgrid pushes her, like, to, like, oh, like, a little bit away from his face. They're still kind of in kissing distance. And he's like, oh, get off me, you fiend. And then an arrow just, like, Yolgrid hears, like, the sound of, like, a scythe going across this thing's back 3 times. And then an arrow just pierces through his forehead and stops, like, right in front of Yolgrid's, like,
And I'm gonna
and it
say...
just goes limp.
Yogurt
gonna
has
say-
3 health currently.
I'm
I'm
gonna say-
terrified.
Yolgrid, I know you're really into dudes, but you gotta, like, chill on making out with women.
What? That sentence doesn't make sense.
What does that
Exactly.
mean? Are
You
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 were trying to get into
heterophobic?
Bandit's pants earlier, man. Like,
Yogurt takes 3 points of psychic damage from that sentence, making no sense.
I'm
And
down.
passes out.
No. It is the demon's turn. It is going to. Ooh, is it gonna take these opportunity attacks to try to down Bandit?
Like, ruh Raggy. Like, zoink
It has
scoop.
to get to the shadows, and you both have your torches active, so it would have to move.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it can. I don't think there's anywhere in here it can get to the shadows, so I think it just has to attack. Or just try to run and hide. Yeah, I think it's gonna disengage. Disengage and move to here, and then walk through the wall.
She just missed the jump onto my chair.
Now, where's the
Yogurt.
fucking gorilla?
It's fucking
Where'd-
cat. Are you okay?
obviously.
And
not,
I
because you
sense
said
the
jump
gorilla.
twice.
Yeah, it's over here somewhere.
It's over there somewhere. Please tell me I have. Please tell me I have something. Please tell me I have something.
An AoE spell.
That's bold of you to assume I have an AoE spell.
Do you even have spells on Bloodhunter?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
But I do have a 1-ounce bottle of ink. Can I chuck an ink bottle in that direction?
In that direction, I'll allow it. I will allow it. That's not a lot of ink, so it's not. It's gonna be a you have to hit it. So first,
Okay.
Roll me. You
First
know
I gotta
what
like.
direction to throw it in.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's possible for you to miss. Show me where you're throwing it from, and I'll say if it's possible for you to miss.
I want to get around Manadina here.
Okay.
I don't wanna-
Are you going around her echo?
The hole.
Yeah. Is this her echo in the back?
Yeah.
No, that's her.
Oh,
This
I'm
one's her echo.
right-
I'm gonna
Yeah.
move to here, I think.
Okay, yeah, you just need to roll to hit with this, Ed. It's not really possible for you to miss.
Roll to hit with disad.
Yep, because it's invisible.
Okay.
I see that 19, but there's an 8 there. What's your bonus?
8. To throwing? What?
It's a small object, so we'll call it dexterity, but you're not proficient, so just add dex.
So +4 is a 12.
Not enough. It sails through the air and hits the wall, and ink splashes everywhere in the distance.
All right, it's in that direction. Is that an act? Is that a full action to throw that?
I would say it's one of your attacks. You have another
It's
attack.
one of my attacks.
If you want to try to
Would I
hit
be
it,
able to attack with?
you know what direction it's in. You don't know the distance. That's the
Yeah.
problem here. You don't know if it's right in front of you or way in the back of the room. So you either need to try to walk forward and attack. You still have some movement left, but the further you walk in, the more likely you are to get down.
No, I can't. I'm gonna back up. Actually, how much movement did I just use here? Gonna back up.
Is that as far as you can go? Because you moved.
Depends.
Hold on. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15.
Just chill over here. I don't have the health to front line.
Bandit.
Okay. I'm moving here, and I am readying an action. If anything hostile enters or becomes visible in my line of sight, I'm shooting it.
Okay. The Echo is gonna get attacked.
This fucker needs to become visible.
Oh, that'll miss the Echo. Oh wait, attacks with advantage. Yeah, the Echo gets clobbered. The creature's gonna move up. I need to calculate how much movement that was. It was here, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright. Menadina's gonna get 2 attacks on her. First one advantage. 18 hits.
Yep.
26 hits.
Yep.
You take 2d10 plus 8 again. 22 points of
am now
bludgeoning
down.
damage. Menadina goes down.
No. For each hit, it takes 1 damage.
Wait, 22?
22.
I have 1 HP!
Yes, 22.
You're gonna get hit
You're
again.
still standing. No, that's it. That's all the attacks.
Oh.
Menadina stays standing with 1.
Still standing.
And it's
Is that
gonna move
fucker
away.
still invisible?
Yes, it's greater. 5,
I hate it.
10, 15, 20. Okay, Leo, your turn. Menadina looks like she's holding on by a thread.
Mm-hmm.
There's
I
still
didn't
one
hear
more
no
creature in the
bell.
back line, disrupting the back line.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably in the back line. We don't know where in the back line. But the
Nope,
back
we don't. Unfortunately. Can I do anything about that? I don't think so.
It
I don't think
went through
there's
the
a thing
wall.
that I can do. Yeah.
So, like, good luck.
Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do about that. I will go ahead and move 30 feet. And then I will balm
Well, thank God you're not
of
hostile.
peace. Oh, I can't balm of peace. I'm too far away.
Yeah, I think you have to move,
Okay.
cast a spell, and then do it next turn.
Yeah, I can't get to you guys. You're too far away still.
Are you even close enough to me? Or were you just not worried about me?
I can't hit everyone, and Mene's at like 2 HP.
Fair enough.
1.
Yeah. The point.
You
Um,
guys at
really low
3,
and still
Mene's at
wasn't
1,
Yeah.
Leo is at this. Oh man, Leo's at
12.
20? 12? Bandit, you're
20.
at.
Actually, don't
26.
I have a...
Oh, Bandit's healthy.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We're setting up for a collateral here between Yogurt and Mene. It's gonna be wonderful.
Yeah, Yogurt and Mene could potentially go down in the same turn.
It's gonna get collad.
Yeah, that's a problem. Can I
Full
do
action
anything
dash
to-
and ignore the fact you already used your action and heal them.
I mean, I can mass healing word, but that's not going to keep them alive.
Worst case, I can vortex warp someone else out.
I still got my second wind.
I'm still at full HP.
Oh, it's a bonus action.
I can aid. Can I aid? Does aid work here? But that's
Like
only
aids
5 HP.
touch.
No, aid does not touch. It's 30 feet. Yeah. I can't. Everyone's too far from me. And I don't know where shit is, so
Ready
I
in
can't
action.
really...
With a spell.
Meow, 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 meow.
Could take the dodge action just in case it goes for you.
Yeah. I will just take the dodge action for now.
Alright.
I can't do anything else. And I ended my turn.
Mene.
Second wind, we'll start with that.
Okay.
Watch it be.
I can't do anything.
2
Yeah.
plus level, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you're level 7, so 9 HP.
We could be 8 after this.
You're at 10.
I
Didn't y'all
mark that off
just...
my-
Y'all aren't that close to 8.
I don't know. It's been a good few sessions without XP. Who knows?
Well, last time I gave you XP was right before you killed a bunch of people.
That doesn't narrow it down at all.
You are due for a bit of EXP, but I don't think it'll be enough for a level up. You're due for, like, at least 4k, maybe 5, but you need, I think, like 12 to level.
We're at 23k-ish, we need 30. Okay, so
I'm gonna back up a little bit
10 and
and
a half.
summon my echo in the doorway one more time.
Alright. The Echo
This will be
the last time
body
I can
block
do it.
strategy. Dante.
I'm gonna ready an action
Okay.
that if I hear big monkey thump towards me, I'm gonna shoot at the thump. Twice.
You can only ready to attack once.
Uh,
I know
yes,
your
but I get
attack
an
action
extra
is 2
attack
attacks.
per. Yeah.
That's when you take the attack action, not the readied action.
That's so dumb.
Hmm.
But you'll still shoot him once if that's what you want to do.
Okay. Instead, I'm gonna ready spike growth then.
Okay. So go ahead and mark the spell as cast.
Yep.
He's gonna take the hide action. I have to roll just in case it's anybody's passive perception beats. No. It's gonna walk through the wall and make a surprise attack on Dante.
oh, lucky. It went for the person with the most HP.
Dante.
DC 6 AC 16.
I might miss. 2 tens. 15.
Oh!
It rolled 2
I'm
10s
gonna
and it's gonna
mock it.
miss.
I'm gonna mock it. Haha! Fuck you! Haha!
And then you've already used your reaction, so it
Channeling
walks
your
back
inner
through the
Yoshi.
wall. Bogan, you know the
You're
direction.
smart.
You could go try to finish it off, but you're probably gonna go down anyways.
I know I'm smart this time. What direction do I feel it in?
This direction.
God, is it fucking hiding?
Yeah.
Hehe.
Gonna move up this way next to the thingy. I am going to use my light crossbow and make,
And make 2 shots in that direction.
2 shots in that direction.
Alright, roll to hit with this, Ed.
God,
Misses.
Well, at least neither of them were gonna hit.
Well, that's this ad for one.
8 plus
Um,
7. We got
15 will
a
hit.
15. Let's go!
Forces a con save.
Thank God.
It's only a d8 of piercing damage, though.
Oh, this
Fuck
could
off.
show up in my. This could show up
Plus
in my
dex.
field of view, maybe.
Oh, plus 4.
So 5.
5 damage.
Critically wounded.
Does it have to make a
Okay.
con save?
It does. DC's a
Maybe-
10. It succeeds.
Fuck!
You gonna move, Yogurt, or you gonna hold your ground
I
and
don't
go?
think there's anything else I can do in response to it hitting. So, yeah, I'll move back.
Bandit.
Okay.
Bandit's ready to action fizzles.
Yep. Luckily, I didn't use a spell slot. At least I don't actually want to be
Because
right
you
there.
ready to shoot it?
Yep. I'm ready to shoot anything that showed up in my field of view, but
Nothing did.
Dude, that miss on Dante's actually so good for y'all. Because then Dante would have been. Because that averages to like 32 damage if it hits him.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, I was over
You read
here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find an angle such that I could maybe see the thing that hits Dante, or the thing that attacked Dante. Ah, there's no good angle.
There's no good angle.
Damn
without
it.
dashing.
Yeah, but then I can't use a ready to action.
You could ready an action to try to shoot at something attacking the Echo. When the Echo disappears, shoot a bullet in the doorway.
True.
That's true. Okay.
Now
I'll
one hit
get-
Yogurt.
That would be
I'll
pretty
get-
funny.
Closer this way, so then at least I could put myself in a position so I can do something for Leo, or not Leo, Dante next turn. And then I'll see. That was all on my field of view. The chaos over there. So yes, already in action when the Echo vanishes because it got fucking clobbered. I'm gonna just shoot it.
Yeah, that nat 20 attack was the Barogura just biting off the Echo's head. Just.
Do we actually
Mhm.
see the head vanish, or does it, the Echo itself just
At
vanish?
one, there's a point where the head, like, clearly goes inside of something else, and then the Echo vanishes. Because the head goes into the invisible creature.
Okay.
Alright, so you have a ready to action, and of course, again, Echo is gonna get attacked. That will trigger Bandit's attack of opportunity.
If it vanishes.
It is gonna get clobbered.
All right, it vanishes. All right.
So roll to hit with disad. This could kill it if Bandit rolls high.
If I hit.
If you hit.
This ad for d20s plus 11.
At 11 is gonna be huge.
Wait, is it 11 or is it 10? Hold on.
It's a big bonus.
Still huge, no matter what.
Well, yeah, because if he was disad without like a plus 11, then that
no, it's
low
plus
roll.
8.
Plus,
Plus 8.
that miss range is way higher then.
17.
On a disad? That hits.
I got an 18 and a 9.
That hits.
2d8, because this is the first time I hit something. The entire
2d8
fucking
could
combat.
kill,
actually.
plus your intelligence.
Plus 5. My intelligence is 4, but I get plus 1 for 3 again.
Average.
Shit.
Average leaves it alive. It needs to roll high.
Rolled low.
I got 14.
How do you do it?
Hey.
14's exact.
How do I
That
do
is
it?
exact.
Bro, he just took a shot. Wherever the shot landed, the shot landed. He wasn't aiming anything.
He was just
So-
aiming for it.
The sound of Bandit's gun for the first time this combat echoes out. Oof, as the Echo once again trying to get to you see like a bite get taken out of its shoulder, and the bullet just vanishes midair, and then the invisibility drops, and this thing is like mid bite, and it's like a little frozen a little bit. The bullet's like right in, like grazed up into the side of its temple, but was a headshot, and then it just collapses onto the ground.
I'm so good at just stealing people's kills.
Thank
So
God.
that one's down too.
And now I'm gonna get clobbered. I'm gonna get another beer before that
Alright.
happens.
Leo.
Hey, rude.
Do we have sight on the
Skip
Shadow
his name.
Demon right now? Or is
No.
it-
It's
I'm in
hidden
another
again.
room.
They can walk
Alright,
through walls.
well, I can't hold person it. I can't do a whole lot to it.
You can Balm of Peace, and I think hit everybody.
Are we all within 30? No?
I
It gives you a
moved.
dash. Balm
One,
of
two,
Peace gives you a
three.
dash, so you have your movement. You tag
What is
him
that?
on the way over.
It gives me a move. It doesn't give me a dash.
Doesn't it give
It's
you
only for
30?
those 30 feet. Yeah.
So you you use your
Yeah,
movement,
as
and then
yeah.
you get 30 feet of movement where you can balm.
You can
So you
move your
move to
speed, yeah.
here, and then
Well, I can just 1, 2. 1, 2. Ooh, you move me. Da 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 da. It's within 5 feet, and he's within 5 feet, so that hits everyone but Dante because I don't know
Dante's
where
full
Dante
health.
is.
Dante's full health.
So yes, Balm of Peace, and everyone gets
Including yourself, right?
2d6. Nope, not myself.
F.
Yeah, 2d6.
That's unfortunate.
Woo! Have 16
Do
HP,
you add
everyone.
level? Yeah, I was gonna say. You had wisdom?
Add whiz.
16 HP to all of the damaged people.
We'll take that.
16? Oh, that's
16.
beautiful.
And that
And
makes
then-
it Manadina's turn.
Can I just bonus action place? Nah, never mind. It's not gonna
Now,
matter.
where's the fuck ass slut that's haunting you, Don?
Missing.
In the walls.
It's in the walls.
It's in the wall.
It's in the
Yeah, you'll
walls.
see. Dante sees the monkey demon die, so he changes his focus, and all of you think Dante's tripping because he draws an arrow and points it directly at the wall. Like he's just
Yes.
I'm gonna be near you just in case he shows up again.
Ready in action?
And I'm going to ready an action to swing
Alright.
if he shows up.
Dante. Ready in action as well, or are you gonna dip away from this wall?
I'm gonna back away from the wall a little bit. Probably it's like there. And I will ready an action to that's a good fucking question. I'll just ready an action to shoot her.
Alright. Gonna make a hide check, just in case somebody's passive perception beats it. Ooh.
The answer is no one's going to beat it.
No, it rolled a 7.
Overall?
Oh.
7 plus 7 is 14.
I beat that. I have 15.
So you will know you will see it coming, but it's not
Although
Although my
gonna
back
affect
is
you.
turned.
I will
15
not
for
see
what?
it coming.
My passive
Unfortunately,
perception
it's after Bandit. So Bandit,
So, yeah.
make me a.
You and I will see.
Or Bandit does a 16 hit.
Yep.
Bandit's gonna take a boatload of damage. 4d6 plus 3,
That's not a boatload. I live this. Easy money.
17.
Easy money.
Exact average.
I literally just healed him for a little less than that, so he should be fine.
And
not
it
at
is
one.
going to take the attack of opportunity if you can take one and walk back through the wall.
I only have ranged. Out.
Yogurt.
Oh.
Well, not a whole lot I can do here. I will, I guess, brace
It's
myself.
like fighting, I was gonna say, y'all should group up. It's like fighting in
Oh, actually, so true. Hold up.
You should move over there, Yogurt.
5, 10, 15. Where's Dante? Where did he go?
Dante ran,
like right behind you.
Oh,
Over
you went
here.
that way.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay behind Mene. And then
Okay.
I want to prepare an action to thwack it.
Alright, Bandit.
We're gonna do some ready to action stuff. I'm gonna get back here, give myself some range, and I'm gonna ready to fire action whenever that bitch becomes visible. Actually, I'm gonna over here so this pillar thing is in the way, assuming it's not attacking me.
Leo.
Yeah.
Ready,
Already.
Eldritch.
Yeah, already Eldritch Blast.
Menadina.
I will once again ready my action. I'm not moving.
Dante.
Same.
Eldritch Blast!
Okay, it's going to hide. Ooh. Does anybody beat a 24?
No.
Hell no.
My passive perception's 31.
It's
Passive
gonna
perception.
step out here, and it is going to make an attack on Yolgrid.
It became visible. It triggers numerous
Oh my
text
God.
Yeah, it's
opportunities.
gonna
for
trigger a
ready
boatload of
action.
attack opportunities. Hold on, I need to measure the distance that it just traveled real quick. See if it's gonna be able to get away.
Mhm.
Move 20. Oh, actually, it's not attacking Yulgrid because it knows it won't be able to get away. It's gonna attack Menadina.
That's why I'm standing where I am.
That still doesn't.
17 plus 5.
Yeah, that'll hit.
46 to Mene.
Many down.
19
Can I at least
damage.
get my thing off first?
How much health do you have right now?
Not
I don't think it's
46.
Mene down. She's
26.
She's 26.
Oh,
She takes
my
19
bad.
damage, and then you all trigger your attack of opportunities simultaneously. Your readied actions. So we'll go just in order of turn. Yulgrid, make me your attack of op. You get 1 attack. To hit is a 13.
18.
Hits.
Everyone roll your attack rolls real quick and keep your damage. Just ready your damage numbers.
I don't know what that rolled.
2 and 6. You got a 2 and a 6.
We rolled a 2.
I miss. I rolled a nat 1.
13 damage.
13 damage. Okay, so 13 damage from
There will be 13 coming from Leo.
13 from Leo, 13 from Yulgrid.
There is also 13 coming from Bandit.
Wow, that's consistent. 13 from Bandit. Mene,
Oh, I
what
need to
about
roll
you?
my damage. I need to roll the butt.
You know what you need to do.
I'll try.
13.
Reroll that.
7.
Wait,
Hold on,
wait,
She could
wait.
get 13.
Oh no.
So
5 plus 6 is 11. She overshoots it.
I overshot that too.
Can we undershoot
Sorry.
it for the
Oh,
gags, or can we
She
lower it for
does
the gags?
15 damage. And then
No, subtract 2.
And then Dante nat 1.
Yep.
God damn it.
So all of these attacks hit, and you guys are like coordinated strike. You feel super team built. The chemistry's coming together. Yogurt's
Dante, did
Yogurt
Dante-
looks around. Yogurt's like, good work, all. We'll kill him on the next one as it starts to dip back into the wall, and then an arrow hits Yogurt in the back of the shoulder.
Oh my god.
How much damage do you take?
Not sharpshooter. Just 1 plus dex.
1 plus 5.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Damage.
Oh, I applied. We
Ow.
both did it.
Oh,
Yeah, 13. So you get a shoulder just an arrow just barely pierces into your shoulder.
It could have been worse. You could have taken as many arrows as Bandit, and I did.
it's merely a flesh wound.
And then it's gonna dip back through the wall.
Alright, everybody, ready your actions.
Alright, yep, everybody ready's actions. It's gonna hide.
We're like a fucking civil war.
Dirty
muscle
20.
line.
Anybody? Anybody?
No. 18 is our highest.
18's the highest.
Okay,
15 is second.
that was its turn.
That was its turn? Is it leaving?
Everybody readying its actions again?
Yep.
Everybody
Yeah.
readying their actions again?
I
Okay.
am going to. Yeah, I'll ready the action because I don't have anything else I can do really.
I can't locate it. I don't have it. I don't have that feature up anymore.
Oh, it's fucking warping to someone else.
Well, it's probably
I
just
think
leaving.
so.
It's gonna
Or
die.
somewhere else.
Ooh.
Oh, it's back there. Oh, I still
I mean, I
no.
see it, but like, our characters don't yet.
So
Leo's about
that
to
is a
eat it.
nat 20 on Leo.
To hit?
Two
Oh,
hits.
It's to
God.
hit.
Oh god.
I'm ready to action. At least I'm kind of facing the right direction. Do I get a chance?
Leo takes the max of 4d6, which is 24.
I'm down.
Plus 3 is 27. Plus 4d6. 27 plus 17. 44?
44.
You take
Yeah.
44 points of psychic damage.
Is that a constitution
Okay.
save?
That
I'm
is
down.
half his health.
That is half my health as well.
So make a con save.
I will roll that
in person.
Jared's on a roll of killing characters. Holy shit.
That is a 14.
This was this was the boss fight
Yes.
of this act.
Yes.
Of the act?
This was a 14. Jared.
14, you succeed. Ooh, 24 have. Yes, you succeed. Or 44 have. No, you don't succeed.
No.
44
no,
health?
44.
Just
So
half? Okay.
44. Sorry,
22.
44. Minus half your health. What's your
My health is
30.
61.
61? Yeah, 44. 61 round up is 31. You succeed. DC is you got a 14?
Yeah.
DC was a 13.
Damn. Do I get attack or the
Yeah,
ready
a
to
bunch of
action?
shit
'Cause I only have
triggers.
turn.
It would be
Yeah, I'll get
Dante
Okay,
and
cool.
Bandit are the only ones that can hit it.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna roll intel spell.
I don't hit it.
So many dice.
Dante did.
Dante hits it. Damage.
Come on, Dante.
Ooh!
Oh,
8.
Jesus.
It's
Oh,
alive.
7. 7.
07.
Oh,
Alive.
7, actually.
It had to move.
Had to move quite a
It moved to
ways.
Here, 5, 10, 5, or it was over here after the dash. So 5, 10, 15, 5, 10. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Get away
Didn't
from me,
escape.
motherfucker.
Didn't escape.
Yogurt.
Yogurt, go. And this
What did it
thing's
say?
pitiful existence.
Yogurt's not there, Bandit.
Bandit,
I'm
and
here.
this thing's pitiful existence.
What do
I'm ready. All right.
What do I need? What do I need to
Oh,
do?
Yogurt's here. Yogurt's here.
Oh
Damn
no.
it. I wanted to kill Steel again.
Oh, it couldn't get away.
No, it couldn't. It wanted to kill me.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Don't get in the way of my shot.
I smack a bitch.
Smackaboo.
A 14 and a 19, or not
Both
19.
hit.
Cool.
Oh, he might not kill, guys. It's got a lot of health left.
That's 6 plus
Oh,
It
wow.
dies.
3 plus 8.
It died.
Damn it.
It
Turns
already
into a
died.
pile of shadowy goop
Thank God.
and dies.
Or didn't even ask how I did
We'll
it.
stay in initiative. Well, yeah, it's 9 p.m. That's why I'm not asking. Stay in initiative. We'll move
Alright.
to Bandit's turn.
Yep. 5 cure wounds.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
That'll do it.
I'm alive.
Yay.
I don't-
Alright, I'm gonna give everybody a choice here because this is approaching the end of the act.
You get 10.
You can see the next floor and get a glimpse at what you guys are doing next, or we can end here. Obviously, somebody's gonna have to
I-
grab the.
Have to go.
Well, it's the end
Sounds
of the
like
act.
we're ending here.
Yeah.
Sounds like the perfect
Before
place.
we end though, do I know that was a shadow demon?
Sure.
I'm gonna turn to Bandit and say, I guess the note was right. That does have a hard time killing you.
What does that mean? Gives me the fucking note.
End it. End it. End it. End
That's what
it.
the session ends. That's what the session ends. It's nice. Thank you guys for stopping by. We will see you guys. I don't know why Discord stopped showing my overlay. Discord's dying. Well, hold on.
I should have written that stuff down.
There we go. All right, we'll see you.